the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter. That's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's...
They're almost as smart as my dad. As for my Uncle Joey, he's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn. And coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
Staff at Teton Therapy can help. Inlander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton. Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Hello and welcome to Thermopolis Lady Bobcat basketball here as we welcome the Worland Warriors on a snowy evening, getting ready for a little bit of a February snowstorm, Travis, today, and looks like it's going to be
the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter. That's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area.
Relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion. Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC.
Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments.
You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton. Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter. That's where the...
Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
For more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time.
All right, I'm going to interrupt this ad and get us going here as we are in gameplay here, so I apologize for that as we were just trying to work on getting some internet issues worked through here and just seeing if we could stay streamed because we were just kind of in and out. So those of you that were dialed in probably saw us kind of coming in and out. So we'll talk about some of our keys to the game here before. And Hannah Hill did knock down a 3 to start. We're just 90 seconds into the start of this game, so we're doing okay here. Hannah Hill knocked down the 3, so up 3-0. Lady Cats in a man-to-man defense here. Same starters as last time the girls played. Oh, left wide open there was Peterson, but unable to connect. Ball does come out to Simmons. Shot is up, no good. And another great rebound by Austin Slagle as she's really come on strong here towards the end of the season. JC Owsley going to try to drive in all the way, and ball gets just ripped out of her hands there by Madeline Glanz. We'll get the ball into Aguayo's hands. And that's Naeli Aguayo. Just get it to Glanz. Glanz now hands off to Simmons. Simmons now passes down low into Peterson. Peterson kicks back out. Glanz on the line. Shot is up. Long two. No good. Gets her own rebound, though. Shot is up, and then Cam Farrell's going to get called for the foul. And that'll be her first.
Scores
team's first.
Still 3-0, 5:41 left in the first quarter.
And that'll send Madeline Glanz to the line. So while we have a second here, starters for the Cats were Hunt, Farrell, Owsley, Hill, and Slagle. First one is up and no good for Mackenzie Glanz. She was one of the starters, obviously. Naeli Aguayo, Taylor Simmons, Mania Peterson, and Mackenzie Ray, starters for the Warriors. Second one is up and good for Glanz.
Score is now 1-3 with 5:40 left in the first.
And gonna see a little bit of pressure here, but Lady Cats have done a really good job these last several weeks handling the pressure. Hannah Hill, good pass to Austin Slagle out to Dazzlin Hunt. Another 3 is up off the front of the rim, and comes down to Aguayo. And looks like we're gonna get a quick timeout. We're gonna do the same. We'll come right back after this.
Suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
And we're back here after the timeout. 3-1 Lady Cats lead. Quick timeout here for Worland. 5:23 left here in this first quarter. Naeli Aguayo has it. And a good, kind of a good rivalry game coming back between Worland and Thermopolis here. Pass into Aguayo. Gonna kick out to Peterson. Peterson now over to Simmons. Simmons looking inside to Ray, and then JC Owsley doing a great job knocking the ball out of bounds. Will stay with the Warriors. Peterson looking for a foul there, but JC really did a good job, I think, of keeping distance there and just attacking the ball.
No, and as we talked last time, on paper, these two teams are very similar, both coming in with 4 wins each. We did lose to them last time, 44-49. In a game that was closer than that, but due to the fouls at the end, they kind of pulled away. So hopefully with the home court advantage, we might see a different outcome tonight.
Right, and yeah, and a good group of students showed up today looking nice in their formal wear for the evening. And then boys also over there. Foul was on J.C. Owsley. Mackenzie Ray now with it. She's going to pass over the top, just out of the reach of Daz Hunt. And now Aguayo with it. Pass over to Peterson. Kind of run a 4-out, 1-in option here. Good give and go there. And good defense by Slagle as she just stood straight up and let it just go out of bounds. And a good no call there, too. I mean, they ran into each other, but it wasn't enough contact to say it was a foul one way or the other. Daz Hunt with it now. Going to dribble to the baseline. Pass up over the top. Hannah kind of waiting for the pass. She's going to have to go meet that ball. And Daz Hunt tries to steal it away from Mackenzie Ray. Ends up in Peterson's hands, and then Daz Hunt does come away with it. Gets it over to Cam Farrell. Cam Farrell going to bring it up now for Lady Cats. Cam did deal with a little bit of a Charlie horse last week. Looks like she's got it taped up, but handling it okay. And actually had a great game with the injury.
Nice distraction,
so, yeah.
I think, for get her off the shooting, the thought process of shooting, and just let her play.
Absolutely. And that will go against Taylor Simmons, be her first. That will send Farrell to the line for 2. First one is up and good.
Scores 4-1, 4:12 left in the first quarter. Lady Cats coming out strong. Haven't been scoring a lot, but the shots we're taking have actually looked good.
Yeah, they really have looked good. And they've taken some outside shots, which now has opened up them driving to the hole, too. Second one is up and good for Cam as well. Makes it 5-1. And Ailey Aguayo now with it. Checking in was Madeline Robertson for the Warriors. Pass inside to Mackenzie Ray. Peterson on the baseline in a short quarter. Good head fake there. She drives baseline, but J.C. Owsley about steals it away. Ailey Aguayo, though, comes away with it, and then she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that will go against J.C. Owsley. That'll be her second, so not good picking up her second foul early here, halfway through the first quarter.
Score is 5-1 with 3:55 left in the first. First one by Aguayo is up and in, so now it's 5-2.
And Peterson will come out, and Naley's sister Uriah will come in. Second one is up and good. So all 3 points coming from the charity stripe for Lady Warriors. That makes it 5-3. Cam Farrell gets it into Dazzlin Hunt, back to Cam. And then they just clear out. Cam Farrell going to bring it up. Okay. And Navarro in, guarding her. Kind of like to challenge that one. She's playing a little timid defense there. I'd like to see her challenge that. Good drive in by Hannah Hill. She kicks out now to Farrell. Now Owsley has it into Austin Slagle. Good move there.
Pass.
Yeah, and a good move there by Austin Slagle. Normally going to her right, so she's been working on some go to the left moves. And Aguayo drives in, passes out to her sister Uriah, and her shot is up and no good. Austin Slagle comes down with the rebound. And Cam Farrell will bring it up for Lady Cats. Gonna run a high post 4-out here for Lady Cats. Hannah Hill has it, and she's gonna drive in. Trying to look for a kick out, get it out to J.C. Owsley. J.C. gonna drive in with the left through, cuts through
nice
too.
Job.
Up and good.
Scores now 7-3, 2:53 left in the first.
Yeah, kind of split that double team as it came over and got through there, and then it was wide open. Navarro with the ball now. And pass it up to the top of the key. Now up to Ray at the free throw line. Aguayo to Aguayo into the corner. Uriah Aguayo going to drive in, tough drive in, up and good for Uriah.
She kind of
Aguayo.
got Hannah pinned behind her and then had a free access to the baseline all the way into the hoop.
Right. Had a good move there on the baseline as well. 2:24 left here, makes it 7-5. Lady Cats still leading by 2. Good crossover move there, gets it out to J.C. Owsley. J.C. going to spin move up, and oh man, a lot of contact, but she does save it to Austin.
There wasn't a foul there.
Me too. And Hannah Hill left open for the 3, up and good. So Hannah Hill knocking down another 3. 2 for her in the game. That makes it 10-5. Oh, and kind of an open lane there, but closed off pretty quick was for Robertson, and then missed the shot, and Hannah Hill comes down with the rebound. Dazzlin Hunt now with the ball. Minute 45 left here in this first quarter. Gets it to Austin Slagle at the high post. Back out to Daz. Daz going to kick in. Oh, man, I would have looked for that shot. And, free throw line shot for Hannah Hill.
Nice
no good.
Tip by Dazzlin Hunt right to Austin Slagle for the Tip in lay-in, nice work.
That's right. Sometimes if you can't get both hands on the ball, you find somebody open, just tip it to them, and she was just wide open.
She just tipped it right to Austin, who was right in front of the hoop.
And Aguayo here is going to drive left, so it looks like they said, hey, force her to her left, so they are. We're going to just need some, probably a little bit quicker help to come over earlier on that.
Lady Cats with a 12-5 lead, 1:17 left in the first period.
And Aguayo will go to the line. She made both of her free throws last time she was there. And that one is good as well, the first one.
Ina King coming in for J.C. Owsley, as well as, who else came in?
Maggie Landon came in for Austin, yeah. And second one here is up and good.
12-7.
So yeah, 5 of the 7 points coming from the free throw line for the Warriors. Oh, Dazzlin Hunt has Hannah up front. Oh, passes up to Ina King, though. Good pass, and Ina King up and good.
Yeah, she had Hannah Hill on the right side and Ina on the left.
That's right, yeah. And she did a great job of getting her composure, not making a tough pass. Navarro now with the ball, passes over to Robertson. Robertson now with the Lady Cats playing with a lot more emphasis here in this first quarter. Ina King gets it as a bad pass. And Hannah Hill now will bring it up for Lady Cats. Pass over to Dazzlin Hunt. Dazzlin back over to Hannah Hill. She's going to drive baseline. Kicks it back out to Ina. Ina kicks out to Cam. Cam thinks about the 3, but passes up. Oh, good drive by Cam Farrell up and no good. And Peterson comes down with the rebound. But man, what a great move.
She kind of did the same thing JC did. Kind of split the double team and was wide open.
And now Robertson with the ball at the top of the key. Hand off to Navarro. Navarro's going to have a lane. She's going to kick it out to Aguayo. Aguayo, good jab step there, and she's going to drive in. Shot is up, no good. And then Hannah Hill comes away with the rebound. So Aguayo doing good at getting to the free throw line and making them, but unable to make those layups. Just had a couple there. Maggie Landon now with it. She's going to drive in. She's going to get called for the travel as she tries to drive through the lane.
Well, there's only 2.4 seconds left. Scores 14-7 into the first quarter.
Going to put a little bit of pressure here to make it. Yeah.
No foul.
And Aguayo with a deep three-quarter court shot is up, no good. So at the end of one, Lady Cats doubling up the Lady Warriors, 14-7. Good quarter for Lady Cats. We'll take a break, get a word from our sponsor. We'll be right back with second quarter action right after this.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here for second quarter action. Lady Cats with the ball. For your Lady Cats is Hunt, Farrell, Landon, King, and Hill out for Lady Cats as they start the second quarter. Looks like they're going to start in man-to-man again against the Lady Cats. Dazzlin Hunt has it. She's going to drive to the right, kicks out to Hannah. Hannah, jump shot there, up and good.
Wow.
What a great move there by Hannah Hill as she kind of faked and then,
8-foot jumper from the baseline. Yeah. That's a tough shot.
Just her confidence right now is just showing really, really well. Aguayo with the ball up at the top of the key. She'll throw it over to Peterson. Peterson over to Simmons. Simmons up at the top of the key now. She'll pass it into Aguayo at the high post. Ina Kingo will poke it away, but it looks like, we're going to call a foul. Thought maybe just a kick ball, but they are going to call a foul, I think, on Ina.
Yeah.
And that'll be Ina's first, team's first in this quarter.
16-7 with 7:14 left in the second period.
And Glenn set to take it out for Lady Warriors. Lady Cats played really good defense there. Ball is floating
Twice,
around.
3 times.
And ball was in Rollins' hands. Maggie Landon knocks it out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Lady Warriors. Glenn set to take the ball out for Lady Warriors. And going to get it into Peterson. Peterson tries to drive baseline. Good defense by Maggie. Maggie's going to jump into her. She's going to get called for her first foul, team second of the quarter. Just 50 seconds gone by here in this first quarter, or in this second quarter. A little squeeze pick there, but nothing to it. Ladies played it well. Aguayo drove baseline off the bottom of the backboard. Farrell goes in, gets a rebound, jump ball between her and Aguayo. That will stay with the Lady Warriors. So Lady Cats 100% on their one possession they've had in this quarter so far. We're going to kick it out to Simmons. Simmons, Lady Cats are in a 2-3 zone on the out-of-bounds play. Good defense there by Daslin. Just saw the pass kind of coming across to reverse it and just jumped in the way. Gets it to Farrell. Farrell now going to run play here. Good crossover move there. Jump shot. That's what we've been asking for them to do all season, is just that pull-up little 8-foot jumper instead of getting all the way, and she got her feet under, and it was a great play.
Yeah, it was a great play. Nice shot.
It was. And Aguayo's going to get to the line again. Can't finish on the layup, but she's going to go to the line again, where she is 4-4 from the free throw line.
Who was that on?
Looks like they called that one on Ina. It'll be her second. Team's third.
Scores 18-7, Lady Cats in the lead, 6:24 left in the second period.
And first one is up and no good for Naomi Aguayo. Slagle and Chloe Owsley will come in for Ina and Hannah. And Uriah Aguayo, she is in as well for Lady Warriors. Naomi Aguayo's second free throw is up, and it is good. So she is 5 of 6 from the free throw line.
Score is 18-8 now.
Yeah, I mean, Lady Cats have held the Warriors to one made basket. Majority of their points coming from the free throw line. Turnover there by Slagle.
Good call.
And then Glanz has it and had a little shuffle of the feet. Will get called for turnover, so Farrell will take it out. I thought maybe they'd go to that winning play of sending somebody deep that they used against Lovell last week.
I don't want to reveal that. That's just in case.
That's
Come
right.
on, Kev.
Chloe Owsley now with it. She's going to drive left-handed in. Gets it poked away there by Uriah, but she comes away with it. Chloe does. Good crossover move there, and a little jump shot for Chloe. Shot is up and good for Chloe Owsley.
I'm liking it. I saw the girls when I was in the gym this week, and they were practicing exactly that. Coach had them just coming off screens and pulling up for a nice jumper, and so far it's paying off.
Yeah, it really is. And that during the timeout here, it's 20-8. Lady Cats leading here. And again, 6 of the 8 points coming from the free throw line for Lady Warriors. So they're really struggling to get any shots up or anything like that. So while we have a minute here, do you want to quickly hit on a couple of your keys to the game?
Sure. As we kind of look at the stats, the Lady Warriors and the Lady Cats, very similar. You know, it said their record. Lady Cats are 4-12. Worland's 4-15. They average 34 and 35 points a game. The big differential in statistics is the Lady Cats from the 2-point shooting are only 28%, where the Lady Warriors are 37%. Now that today is totally opposite, where the Lady Cats are much better. Keys to the game is, number 1, play with confidence. Number 2, patient with their offense. Number 3, value the ball on both ends of the floor. Number 4, hustle. And Kev, we're seeing all of that.
Yeah. I mean, for sure, they've really kind of came to play today, and man, it's just good seeing them work on a few of those things and those little pull-up jumpers and seeing them knock down. So Aguayo with the ball now, pass over to Glantz. And even at the top of the key, Worland just kind of struggling to know what to do with the ball. And now this is what the Lady Cats are just going to have to watch.
I was going to say, that's 4 this quarter. How many do we have last quarter?
We had 3 last quarter, yeah. But, Lady Cats just have to be careful here, because we're not even halfway through this first. I mean, only a couple minutes into this quarter and already at 4. So definitely, if I was Worland, I would keep saying drive. Yeah. Good move there by Simmons. Wasn't expected to be so wide open. Shot is up, no good.
Good
Peterson
steal.
comes down with the rebound. Farrell rips it out of her hands. Now it's 4-on-2. She's going to take it all the way. Shot is up, no good, but she's going to get fouled, and that will go against Uriah Aguayo. That'll be her first, team's first of the quarter, and good drive there by Farrell.
She was just able to get by the one defensive player, and then no one really stepped in until the very end, and then they bumped her.
Yeah, did exactly what you want them to do. You know, keep going until someone stops you, and if no one stops you, then you should be open all the way to the lane. So first one is up and good for Farrell.
She's 100% tonight.
She is.
Free throw line.
3 for 3. JC Owsley will come back in with those 2 fouls. Daslin, JC Owsley, and Ina King all with 2 fouls. Second one for Cam is up and off the back of the rim. Oh, but it goes off of Simmons as she tries to catch it, goes off her knee and goes out of bounds. So Lady Cats will keep it 21-8. Lady Cats leading this one, playing just all around a good game.
Still 5:24 left in the second. We've been out here a while, but with the fouls and another foul.
Oh man, JC's gonna pick up her third as she gets called for a moving screen. And that will be I don't know if they're gonna send him to the line or not.
They should.
I would think so.
A player control.
Too. Yeah.
So no, they shouldn't. It's an offensive foul.
Yeah. I just thought, well, I usually thought that was only player control fouls, not. But either way, shot is up, no good for Uriah Aguayo. Hannah Hill comes down with it, and she'll get it to Farrell. 5:05 left here in this first half. Lady Cats leading 21-8. Drive in here to Farrell. She'll get it to Chloe. Chloe now to Hannah. Man, Hannah, if they drop low underneath those screens, she should just pull up. Farrell will shoot the 3 up and good.
But net, I'll tell you, the Lady Cats are shooting lights out tonight.
They really are. And Charlie Slagle comes in for Lady Cats for the first time this evening as well. Over to Simmons in the corner. Simmons will shoot the 3. 3 is up, no good, off the back of the rim. Chloe Owsley comes down with the rebound, and she'll get it into Cam Farrell's hands. Oh, look up the sideline. Oh, yeah. And Cam Farrell has it now. She's going to bring it up. Hand off to Chloe. Chloe going to drive in, and she's going to pull up, shoot a jumper. Shot is up, no good, and Glanz will come down with the rebound.
Still 24-8 with 4.5 minutes left in the first half.
And Glanz will shoot a 3. Shot is up, no good, and Slagle will come down as there's no one in the lane at all to go in for a rebound. Easy one for Slagle. Cam Farrell now will walk it up for Lady Cats. And now needs somebody to get open. Chloe Owsley with it. She's going to shoot another 3. Shot is up, no good. Hannah tries to come in, knock it away out of Aguayo's hand. She'll have it. Simmons versus Chloe Owsley as she drives in. Good defense there by Chloe. And then Charlie Slagle gets a rebound. To Austin, to Owsley, and now Cam Farrell.
Talk fast, Kevin.
That was, yeah. And new play here for Lady Cats. Oh, Chloe left open in the corner. Good backdoor cut by Hannah Hill. Not there, though. Gets it to Charlie. Ooh, Charlie taking some extra steps. Trying to get
Austin is wide open at the free throw line. It's like, dump that in there, but for some reason they keep overlooking her.
And Austin's not really showing that she's open either. If she just put her hands up and make herself big there, and then they'd find her a little easier. So Maggie Landon will come in for Charlie Slagle. And Glanz will bring the ball up for Lady Warriors. Now to Navarro. Navarro down into Peterson. Ball gets knocked away by Chloe Owsley, and she comes down with the ball. So they've tried to do that entry pass several times to Peterson, and just not able to get it. The Lady Cats have played great defense on it.
Well, and Ray, who we called her name majority of the game last time, she just has not been a factor at this point.
No, and Chloe with a long 2. Shot is up, no good. Gets her own rebound, though, and gets over to Hannah Hill. Hannah Hill left open. Shot is up. Oh my goodness, in and out. And another
the ball
3.
Went below the rim, popped out, and dropped back in. Great fun on that
I think all the air came out of the gym because everybody just paused and waited, and it came down. And see, we're going to get a foul called on Hannah Hill. That'll be her first, but that will send
Team
Navarro
6,
to the line. Again, only one made basket on the evening right now for the Lady Warriors. All their points mostly coming from the charity stripe. That one is up and no good for Navarro.
Well, Kev, the score is 27-8. We still have 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first half. Lady Cats, I tell you what, it's just they have confidence in their shooting.
Yeah.
Everybody is shooting the ball. It's not like 1 or 2 people are shooting with confidence. Every single player, even the freshmen.
Right, Farrell with a long pass up to Landon. Landon not able to hang on to it, but she does come back with it. Tries to pass it into Slagle. Slagle does run it down. She turns, jump shot up and good.
12-foot jumper from the edge of the lane.
That's right, use glass. Like to see that as well. And now Aguayo, she's going to drive in where she's gotten a lot of shots.
Oh, good job by Slagle.
Slagle steps in and takes a charge.
29-8. 2:20 left in the first period.
Playing amazing. Half. Kim Farrell now will take it out for the Lady Cats. And yeah, Worland definitely a little shocked here, I think, of how well the Lady Cats have come out and played. Kim Farrell going to bring it up for Lady Cats. Has a trap coming. Chloe.
She needs to get the ball across.
Oh, and they're going to call a 10-second on her, so a turnover there by Cam Farrell. Chloe was open, but again, Chloe needs to come over and she needs to make herself
visible
seen,
or heard.
Yeah, because you're open, and you always know you're open, but if the person can't see you, they're not going to find you. As Glan's now with the ball, she's going to turn, pass it out to Navarro. Navarro going to drive in with the left hand. Shot is up. No good, and going to get another foul call on Hannah Hill, so that will send Navarro to the line where she is 0 for 2.
Third?
That's just her second.
Okay. So scores 29-8, 1:51 left in the first half.
Yeah, I'd almost like to see the Lady Cats go to a zone now, just because they're not shooting the ball well from the outside, and then it would maybe cut down on the one-on-one drives to the hole where we've gotten the majority of our fouls.
So we have JC's got 3, and then there's 2 others that have 2.
Yeah, Daslin has 2, Ina has 2, and Hannah has 2.
That could be a factor later.
Yeah, it sure could. And Navarro makes the second of 2 free throws, which makes it a 20-point game, 29-9. Lady Cats leading in this one. Daslin Hunt has the ball. Again, playing with the confidence that they came away from that big win against Lovell last week, and playing with that confidence throughout the whole team, like you said, Trav. Daslin with it now on the right-hand side, gets it over to Chloe. Chloe going to drive in. Bounce pass to Daslin Hunt. Daslin jump stop up the free throw line. Shot is up, no good.
Oh, good hustle by
yeah,
Slagle.
Austin tries to get around Ray to get to it, unable to run it down, but still gets a hand on it. Just knocks it out of bounds. So Lady Warriors with the ball now. Minute 34 left here in this first half. Aguayo to Navarro. Navarro again going to drive in and kick it out to Uriah Aguayo, who is 0 for 3 from the free throw line, or 3-point line. Glanz gets a rebound. Shot is up, no good. Good rebound by Cam Farrell as she goes up and rips it down. Now she's bringing it up with the left hand. She's going to try to drive in. She's going to be fouled, pushed to the ground. And that will go against number 3, Glanz. Just be her first, team's second.
Team third.
Oh, it's her team's third. Yeah, gotcha. And Cam Farrell now with it. Chloe now to Daz in the corner. And then Aguayo tries to run through Austin Slagle, and she's going to get called, and that's Uriah Aguayo. That'll be her second and team's fourth. So good screen set there by Austin as she just set her feet, and Aguayo tried to just run through her.
1:08 left in the first half, 29-9 as Lady Cats get ready to take the ball out of bounds.
Now Farrell has it, gets it over to Owsley. Owsley to Landon, now back to Daslin. Daslin now with it at the top of the key. Kicks it out to Maggie Landon. Maggie now with it, under a minute left to play. Need to find somebody to get open. And underhand pass to Farrell. Farrell now drives, gets it to Daslin. Daslin going to drive to the right-hand side. Good jump stop there, turns around, jump shots up, no good, and Navarro comes down with it. 40 seconds left here, 29-9, Lady Cats leading in this one. Oh, reach foul there, but no call. And pass from Ray to Navarro, but Chloe Owsley's there to knock it out of bounds. The Lady Warriors will have the ball. And Morgan Jones will come into the game.
34 seconds, yeah, I'd get anybody with 2 fouls, I'd get off the floor.
Yeah.
They got 34 seconds left in the
Absolutely.
game, and I think Hunt's the only one in there that has 2.
That has 2, yeah.
So she just needs to be aware of that.
Be careful, yep. Oh, gets it out to Navarro. Navarro left open at the 3. 3 is up, no good. And Glanz will run down the offensive board, though. 25 seconds left. Glanz going to drive in. Good defense by Slagle again as she just stands up straight, lets him run into her, and then Morgan Jones is going to be fouled.
Oh, we're going to the line, Kev.
Yeah. Morgan Jones, who just checked in, will go to the line.
18 seconds left in the half. Lady Cats finally get the 5th foul called against the Lady Warriors.
Right, and yeah, you can just tell Lady Warriors are just super frustrated right now with how hard the Lady Cats are playing, and kind of every call they're not happy with. And but first one is up and good for Morgan Jones. So her first varsity points as a freshman.
Is that her first one?
I believe
I
so.
know she's
yeah.
played a bunch, but
Yep.
you're right. I don't think she has scored.
Yeah, so Lady Cats just really doing a great job. Second one is up, no good. Navarro comes down with it. 10 seconds left now.
16.
Oh, so and now Ray has it. Back over to Navarro. Navarro going to go up, and Morgan Jones going to get called for the foul as Navarro drove in. Good drive in by her. She is just 1 of 4 from the free throw line. And first one is up and no good. Charlie Slagle going to come in now for Morgan.
9 seconds left in the first half. Scores 30-9. Lady Cats with the lead.
And second one for Navarro is up and good.
30-10 now.
Wild. Still Lady Warriors only with 1 made bucket. Dazzlin now with it. 5 seconds left. She's going to drive in. She's going to kick out to Charlie. Back to Dazzlin. Dazzlin going to step back 3. And just a little too hard. I thought maybe we were going to get glass on that one, but no good.
She got glass.
Well, she got glass, just
far.
no rim. Yep. So Lady Cats up by 20 here, 30-10. Holding the Lady Warriors to only 1 made basket, meaning 8 of their points came from the free throw line. So really the biggest challenge the Lady Cats are going to have is fouling, I guess, or where they're at in that. So with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the halftime show right after this.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vickland Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
All right, and welcome back to our halftime show here. Just a few minutes left in the halftime as your Lady Cats leading 30-10 in this game. And again, playing tough defense. There's a little bit of foul trouble. Dazzlin Hunt has 2, Maggie Landon with 1, Farrell with 1, JC Owsley picking up those 3, Ina King with 2, and Hannah Hill with 2, and Maggie Jones came in and picked up 1 as well. For Lady Warriors, really no one in too bad of foul trouble. Madeline Glantz has 2, Uriah Aguayo has 2, and then 1 each for Nayeli Aguayo and Simmons. So no one really in any foul trouble for the Lady Warriors. But as far as when we look at scoring here, Uriah Aguayo, the only one with a bucket. She had that baseline drive for 2, and that's her 2 points. Madeline Glantz going 1 of 2 from the free throw line for a single point. Nayeli Aguayo going 5 of 6 from the free throw line for 5 points. And then Navarro going 2 of 6 from the free throw line for her 2 points for the 10 that they have. And then for your Lady Cats, Chloe Owsley with a bucket for 2. Cam Farrell knocking down a 3 and going 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and another bucket for 8 points. JC Owsley with a bucket for 2. Ina King with a bucket for 2. Hannah Hill matching the same amount of points she scored against Worland in Worland, doing it in the first half, knocking down 3 threes and another bucket for 11 for her. Austin Slagle with a bucket in each of the quarters for 4 points. And then, like I said, Jones coming in and knocking down 1 of 2 from the free throw line for a bucket. And that gives the Lady Cats a 20-point lead, 30-10. And I know we kind of hit on those keys. And did you see anything really where they faltered off of any of those keys that you had for them, Travis?
The number 1 was the most impressive, playing with confidence.
Right.
Kev, I haven't seen them play with confidence. Even that great weekend they had in Burns, the first weekend, they didn't even play with this level of confidence.
Agreed.
That win over Level really kind of gave them a shot of confidence juice. They're doing well. They've been executing their offense, which has changed. They're not trying to get that last step through the trees and draw a foul where we would get stuck and they'd take the ball. They're just pulling up before they get there. And like you said, taking that open jumper, which you've been talking about all season. They have been valuing the ball. Our turnovers were definitely winning that battle. We've had a couple of lapses there, but overall doing well. And then they're hustling. I mean, defensively on the defensive end, they're just all over the ball. And as you said, it's frustrating the Lady Warriors. The Lady Warriors are playing frustrated and defeated.
Right. Yeah, and it's just amazing the difference in. I mean, I think there was a few times we kind of looked at each other and just kind of like, man, what is this the same gals that we've been kind of watching all season? But like I said, they played really well last weekend, and it's just carried over into this week. Looks like they had a great week of practice, and like you said, you were able to walk in, saw them working on a couple things that have translated now onto the court, which Weinberger's just got to be thrilled about, because right. I mean, that's the goal, right? You work on things, and then all of a sudden you call a timeout and go, man, look at it, it works, and then you're always happy as a coach too, because then you get at least say, see, I kind of know what I'm talking about every once in a while.
And Kevin, you couldn't ask for a better timing. I mean, we're a week and a half away from conference,
right.
and the conference is going to be at home. The girls are playing great at the home court. We've got you know, a game Saturday and then a game at home next Friday.
Saturday as well.
Saturday?
Yep.
And then we're heading into conference play. So I mean, timing-wise, it couldn't come better for the Lady Cats.
Right. No, they're doing great, and so excited to bring you Lady Cats second half action. We're going to get a word from our sponsors, Kevin Gerber and Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO, and those of you streaming live on the YouTube channel WyoToday, appreciate you spending some time with us as well, and we'll be right back after this.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
All right, and we're back here for second half action. 30-10, Lady Cats come out with a big lead over the top of Lady Warriors. And again, I think the stats, when I look in the book right now, the biggest one that stands out, I've mentioned it a couple times, but holding the Lady Warriors to a single bucket, that's big. I mean, defensively sent them to the line quite a few times, and so they're going to have to kind of shore that up a little bit. So, you know, some of their key players aren't on the bench too much, but yeah, going to have to play tough here. And so as that goes, we are the start of second half Lady Cat basketball here on 101.7 KDNO. Cam Farrell with it, pass over to JC Owsley. JC gets it knocked away, and it'll come to Navarro as Dazzlin Hunt tries to go. Could have been a carry, but shot is up and good for Navarro, and that makes it to 30-12. So not a great starting possession for.
Not the way you want to do it.
And Cam going to drive in again here to the left, pass across to Austin Slagle, and will be fouled there by Ray. And man, what a great play. So they saw something, and I don't know. I love it to see somebody on the bench or somebody saw something and they were like, okay, Cam, when you drive, they're just leaving Austin. So Austin goes to the free throw line. Her first free throw is up and good.
If you think about it, they did it both on Cam and JC because both of them had to step through that double.
Yep, absolutely.
And so that's the person that's coming over is the one on Austin. So drive to the offside and then dump it back.
Absolutely. And second one is no good, but she does get her own rebound. Pass out to JC. JC to Daz. Daz, good head fake there, but a couple extra steps as she tried to do a step-through move. I think if she would have just went up right then, they probably wouldn't have called it, but did change the pivot foot a couple times, so they're going to call her on that one. 31-12. Lady Cats leading in this one. And Glanz will drive in. Shot is up, no good. Good rebound by Dazzlin Hunt. She's going to drive up the right-hand side. Has Aguayo on her, finds Farrell up at the top of the key, back out to Dazzlin. Oh man, Slagle left wide open. She's going to go up. Oh, no good.
Shoot.
And Ray
she
comes
had
down
a great
with the rebound.
move, and it looked like she made it.
Yeah.
I was ready to write it for you to write it in the books.
And Aguayo will drive in. Shot is up, no good. Ray gets a rebound, and we're going to get a foul called there as well. I think that's going to go against Hannah, which will be her third. Team's first.
6:44 left in the third period, 31-12. Lady Cats still with a 19-point lead.
And Ray will go to the line for the first time this evening. Held scoreless in the first half. Free throw is up and good.
We don't need them lighting her up because, yeah, she was a frequent call last time.
Second one for Ray is up and no good. Roll off, and JC Owsley comes down with the rebound. Around the back, drives to the middle lane. She's going to get a reach-in foul called on Navarro.
or second.
Good way to protect that there. 18 second. Play call in from Farrell. Driving the right-hand side, handoff to JC. Good screen there. Oh, nice pass, entry pass in. Gonna get blocked by Aguayo. Out to JC though. JC left open for the three and knocks down
JC
the
Owsley
three.
from the right side of the top of the key, nothing but net.
Makes it 34-13 now. Lady Cats with their largest lead in the game. And Simmons with a long two. Shot is up, no good. And JC Owsley gonna come down with the rebound. Looked to pass it up to Hannah, but thought against it. And JC gonna drive in. Dazzlin kind of made a couple moves, but her quickness pays off there as she runs the ball down. JC Owsley trying to pass to her. Oh, good backdoor cut there by JC Owsley. Back to Austin Slagle.
Shoots the ball.
She's wide open. Cam Farrell's going to drive in. Hey, a lot of contact there by Ray, but they're going to just call it a block. Goes out of bounds.
Austin Slagle got the ball at the side of the free throw line and was open for an extended period of time.
Yeah, right there at the elbow, and she's got a great shot from there, so I'm not sure why. I mean, no one ever really came to get it.
No, at all. She just passed it away.
Right. JC kind of puts the ball on her hip like, okay, let's get everybody squared away here. Pass it out to Austin. Now Austin shoots that free throw shot. Shot is up, no good, and then JC's going to pick up her fourth as she runs in.
That's what we don't need. Two of her fouls are offensive, similar to that, just kind of bumping.
Yep. So Maggie Landon going to have to come in. It is an interesting call just because there was so much contact between Farrell and Ray underneath that then they called that one.
Passes before.
Right. Aguayo now will come up. Lady Cat staying in there man-to-man. Navarro will drive in, should pass it out to Uriah Aguayo. Good backdoor cut there by Naomi Aguayo, up and good.
34-15, 5:14 left in the third.
Yeah, Lady Cat's just going to have to play with some patience here and keep doing what they've done so well. Not lose their cool. Slagle now with it. Drives in, kicks out to Dazzlin Hunt. Daz drives into the right-hand side, back to Slagle, back to Dazzlin Hunt. Dazzlin in the corner, three, shot is up, no good, and Ray comes down with the rebound, gets it to Naomi Aguayo. And Aguayo up to Navarro. Navarro back out to Uriah Aguayo. Over to Glanz. Glanz long three, shot is up, no good, and Farrell will run it down. 34-15, 4:40 left here in this third quarter. Lady Cats maintaining a good lead here still. Good pass there. Oh, just a little ahead of Farrell, but great look by Maggie. Just she got pretty excited, I think, that she saw how open she was and led her by a little bit. So Ina King will come in and give Austin Slagle a break. Naomi Aguayo with it now. Pass it over to Navarro. Navarro into Glanz. Glanz will drive in. Good reach in there by Farrell. Out to Uriah Aguayo. Into Naomi. Naomi's shot is up and good. So Naomi kind of turning it on here. And looks like we get a quick 30-second timeout. We'll do the same. Lady Cats lead this one 34-17. We'll be right back after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here after the quick timeout here. Lady Cats leading this one by 17 now, 34-17 over the top of the Lady Warriors. And after a made basket, get a quick timeout.
It's been a little slower start to this third quarter for the Lady Cats. Worland's about the same, but Lady Cats just aren't quite seeing what we saw the first half.
Right, yeah. And good drive there by Cam Farrell.
Wow.
She just cuts through everybody and decides to take it all the way. Shot is up, no good, and she's going to be fouled by Ray. And that was kind of one where it was like everybody else was just watching and Cam was just dribbling between cones is kind of what it looked like.
Yeah, and that's exactly a very good, and the cones weren't moving.
They weren't. They were just trying to reach out and grab them. First one for Farrell is up and good.
100% still from the free throw line.
Doing a great job.
Was that 5 for 5?
Yeah, actually she's 5 of
one?
Yeah, she missed she's 5 of 6. 5, I don't know, 4 of 5. There we go. And now 5 of 6.
Okay.
There we go.
I don't remember a miss. I guess I've blocked that out.
A little over halfway through this third quarter, 36-17, Lady Cats lead. Drive in by Navarro, up and good. Navarro has played a really good game here today.
She's the only Lady Warriors who's really made a bucket, I think, still.
Well, and Aguayo has a couple now where she got a couple good passes from her sister. Naomi's made a couple too, yeah. So that's their fourth bucket for this half, so where they struggled to score. Kick out to Chloe Owsley. Chloe looking to get it to Hannah. Hannah gonna drive in. Good drive in there. Bounce pass out to Farrell. Farrell's 3 is up, no good, and Navarro will come down with the rebound. The good play there again by Hill. Now up high to Naomi Aguayo, but she is able to get a hand up on it. Now out to Uriah. Uriah, tough runner. Shot is up, no good. Dazzlin Hunt comes down with the rebound. 36-19, 3 minutes left here in this third quarter. Farrell gonna walk it up. Play call. And pass over to Hannah Hill in the corner. Gonna get it to Ina. Oh, good hands by Ina. Oh, it looks like Ina's gonna get a foul, I think, as her and Naomi both were hustling after the ball, but I think Ina caught her with a shoulder. That'll be her third.
How many Cats now do we have with 3? 3?
Yes, we have Hill, King, and Owsley. Well, Owsley has 4. JC has 4. And Naomi's gonna have to take a quick break here as try to make sure she's okay.
Running into Ina, that will rock a lot of people's world.
Right. And Navarro out to Simmons. Simmons out to Uriah. Aguayo. Shot is up, no good. Doesn't hit anything, so it'll go out of bounds off of the Lady Warriors. Lady Cats now with the ball.
36-19, 2:28 left in the third.
And Navarro is going to end up the ball. They're going to say, yeah, because it hit underneath. Must have hit the pole there, holding the backboard. Ina King now with it. It's to Farrell, and Farrell will bring it up. So really, Lady Cats maybe going to be able to take advantage a little bit here with Aguayo out for a few plays. Farrell now with it, gets it to Dazzlin. Dazzlin drives in, and she's going to get called for a travel. She's good for one of those, it seems like a game, because she does a lot of those jump stops, but there's some rules that go with the jump stops, and you kind of have to, you jump stop, and then you have to make a basketball move, especially when you jump that high. And
your pivot
yeah,
foot, right.
And out to Simmons. Simmons now with the ball. Good steal there by Dazzlin Hunt. Oh, it knocks it right into Simmons' hands, and then looks like they'll get a holding call. That'll go against Ina King. That'll be her 4th. A good idea to get Slagle back in, and here she comes. Team's 4th.
Yeah, 1:54 left in the third period, 36-19. Warriors bringing in the ball.
Oh, moving screen there. I was going to say, it was waiting to see if they're going to call it after they called that one on JC, and they will call that on Madeline Robertson as she picks up her second, and both teams with 4 fouls. Lady Cats now with it. Dazzlin Hunt back to Farrell. Navarro's played really good defense on her, kind of waiting for that crossover. Kick to Dazzlin Hunt. Dazzlin Hunt step through. Nice pass to Austin Slagle, and then she's going to be fouled on the arm by Uriah Aguayo. That'll be her 3rd.
Lady Cats still up, 36-19, 1:41 left in the third.
And that's going to send Austin to the line again, where she's 1 of 2.
Do they have any ladies with 3 or more now?
Aguayo now has her 3rd.
Okay.
First one for Slagle is up and no good. Into the game is Addison Rollins. She'll come in for Uriah Aguayo. And Naomi Aguayo looks like she is okay, and she'll come back in for Mackenzie Ray. So Slagle's second free throw set here. Shot is up and good. Knocks down the second one.
37-19, 18-point lead.
Not as much scoring from the Lady Cats, but they've done a good job still just kind of hanging on to that lead. 18-point lead here. And deep shot by Simmons, up and no good. Good box out by Hannah Hill, and she's going to be fouled by Navarro.
She should go to the line.
She should, yes. And that will send Hannah Hill to the line for her first free throws on the evening. So Lady Cats just with that one made three when the rebound kind of came out to JC Owsley and she knocked it down, and then the other 4 points for him coming from the free throw line.
Reverse of the first half
right.
from the Warriors.
And first one is up and no good for Hannah. Yeah, Lady Warriors with 4 buckets and then 1 of 2 from the free throw line, so 9 points in this quarter for them, almost matching their first half total in the third quarter. Second one for Hannah is up and good.
38-19, 1:26 left in the third period.
Nelly Aguayo now with it, hands off to Navarro. Navarro will hand it off to Robertson. Robertson will drive in, shot is up, no good. Good rebound by Austin Slagle. She hands it to Farrell. Farrell going to drive between the lane. Good choice of attack there. Tries to pass it across to Hannah Hill, and it'll get knocked out of bounds by Rollins.
Hill was open for about 5 seconds before that,
yep.
but I just don't know if it was in the wrong hand to pass or what, but a little late on that attempt.
And then ball gets knocked out by Navarro, trying to pass into Chloe. And Dazzlin Hunt, good job by her, kind of getting in away from the corner a little bit more, and the ref let her do it, so that was good. Farrell now to Dazzlin Hunt. Under a minute left here in this third quarter. Dazzlin Hunt tries to drive in, but Austin Sligle's right there to clean it up. And up and
Dazzlin Hunt got blocked, and then Austin was there to pick up the trash and put it back in.
That was awesome.
40-19.
Nelly Aguayo now with the ball at the top of the key. Passes to Simmons. Simmons tries to drive in, kind of just tosses up a wild shot, and Chloe Owsley will come down with the rebound. Get it to Cam Farrell, 32 seconds left. Back to Chloe Owsley. Tries to pass to Hannah Hill at the top of the key, and now just a couple wild passes by both teams. And with 24.5 seconds left, ball goes out of bounds. Lady Cats will have to go the full length. And Daz Hunt with the ball now. Oh, and Daz not seeing that they were running a press, and Navarro just gets an easy takeaway there, and then up and good for Madeline Robertson. And Austin Slagle now with it to Dazzlin Hunt. Dazzlin Hunt up to Hannah Hill. Austin was open, also open again. Dazzlin Hunt drives in. She's going to get the ball stolen by Navarro, but Navarro doesn't see the time, so no shot there. Lady Cats maintain their lead, only losing that quarter by 1, so have a 19-point lead, 40-21. We'll take a quick break for a fourth and final quarter of this game right after this.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and we come back for fourth and final Lady Bobcat action here. Lady Cats leading 40-21 over the Lady Warriors. So again, a 7-point game the Lady Cats lost to the Warriors in Worland, and they really came out and are playing really well. Nelly Aguayo now with the ball, gets it to Navarro. Navarro finds Simmons cutting through, kicks it over to Robertson. Now back to Navarro, into the corner to Simmons. Simmons going to drive baseline, JC Owsley going to have to be careful on defense there.
I was holding my breath as she was playing defense on the baseline. I'm like, do not bump her.
And Naeli Aguayo gets a bucket there as they find her in the middle of the key. So Naeli having a good game here with 11 points of her own in the game. Cam Farrell now with the ball, tries to find backdoor cut, and Navarro, who again has played really well offensively and defensively. I almost feel like I've called her name more defensively, knocking the ball away or going in for rebounds.
The steals, and yeah, she's one playing with hustle and with the black uniform on tonight.
Right. And Cam Farrell now with the ball, looking to pass it in. She's going to pass it up high to JC, and again Navarro knocks it away into Ray's hands, and now Naeli Aguayo with it, passes it back to Navarro. Navarro now finds Robertson in the corner. Shot is up and no good as JC Owsley comes down with it. And Cam smartly just kind of walks the ball up for Lady Cats. Time is on their side in this game, so again, don't like to see him just try to hang on to the ball to not lose the game, but like to see him just be very patient, work through their offense. Good step through move there by Cam Farrell.
Cam does the old style, crossover up and in, over the top.
Yeah, Pistol Pete would have been proud. And Naeli Aguayo now with it. Pass to Simmons. Simmons again with that kind of runner through the lane. She's tried it several times tonight. Really hasn't had any luck with it, but she does get fouled. That foul will go against Charlie Sagal, just her first. Team's first in the quarter.
Lady Cats 42-23, 6:40 left in the game.
And first one for Simmons to the line for the first time, and this one is up and good.
42-24.
And Charlie Slagle will come out. Davidine King, who has given the Lady Cats some great minutes the last several weeks, comes in for the first time tonight to relieve Charlie. And second one for Taylor Simmons is up and off the back of the rim. Good rebound by Austin Slagle. She'll get it over to JC Owsley. And JC will bring it up for Lady Cats. JC will bring it up on the near side, has Simmons on her. She's gonna drive in, tries to set up that crossover, kicks out to Chloe Owsley. Chloe unable to handle the pass, but she gets her hands on it now. Drives with the left hand, kick out to Farrell. Farrell feeling it, three is up, oh, no good. Rolls around on the rim, and Robertson comes down with the rebound for Lady Warriors as she gets it into Naeli Aguayo's hands. And Aguayo to Simmons. Simmons to Robertson, left open in the middle of the key. Shot is up and good for Madeline Robertson. And another quick timeout for Worland makes it 42-26, 6:03 left in the fourth quarter. And looks like we've got a full timeout, so we will do the same. We'll be right back after this.
Proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here joining action as Lady Cats are bringing it up full length of the court. Cam Farrell has it now. Glands on her. Glands going to drive, Farrell drives, hands it off to JC Owsley. Has Simmons on her, drives to the right, get hands off to Farrell. And Farrell going to bring it out now. Has Glands guarding her. Crossover move there. Glands not playing a lot in that third quarter. Back to JC Owsley. JC feeling the pressure now. Good move there. She drips it through, drives in. Shot is up and no good, and she's going to be fouled. Go to the line for two. That will go against Simmons. That'll be just her second. Team's first.
42-26, still a 16-point lead with 5:24 left in the final period.
All right, JC with an opportunity to extend that lead again here as she makes the first of two.
43-26.
And Hannah Hill back in the game for Maggie Landon. JC's second free throw is up and good, so 100% for her from the free throw line today. Lady Cats shooting the ball well from the free throw line. And Ailey Aguayo hits Simmons, who is left wide open. She's going to drive in, makes her shot tougher than she needed to do, misses it. And Davidine will come down with it, gets it to JC Owsley. JC up to Cam Farrell. Cam Farrell going to drive in, crossover, and she's going to just bring it back out, slow it down a little bit. And Ailey Aguayo is going to get called for the foul.
Team foul number 2.
Yeah, and that's just her second as well. So on the floor, so Lady Cats will take it on the sideline. Daz Hunt coming in. She'll come in for Davidine King. And Kim Farrell gets it into Daslin. Daslin will drive to the right-hand side, hand off to JC Owsley. Oh, it would have been a great opportunity to fake that handoff.
Yeah.
And Cam Farrell now to Hannah Hill, up at the top of the key. Hannah with the 3, shot is up off the front of the rim. And a number of Lady Cats, or number of players in there. I guess Austin Sligo got the most of it, so she knocks it out of bounds, goes to the Lady Warriors. And Glanz will take it out for the Warriors.
44-26, 18-point lead with 4:51 left in the final period.
And Ailey Aguayo kind of lets it roll up there to keep as much clock as she can. Now Uriah Aguayo has it, kicks it back out to Simmons. Simmons into Uriah Aguayo. Again, Slagle just doing a great job playing low defense, stays straight up, misses the shot, turns around, gets a rebound. Austin does, gets it to Cam, and then passes up to JC Owsley, and Cam pats her chest going, my bad, and kind of one of those forgetting what position you're in the game, and you have the lead, no reason to get those ones. And Ailey Aguayo now with the ball. Ooh, could have had a travel there. And then they do get a travel, as Glanz has had it a couple times. When she shoots, she definitely gets that gathering step in there, and I think had she shot it, they will let it go, but because then she tried to put the ball on the ground. So a little press coming for the Lady Cats, the Warriors. Dazzlin Hunt now with it. She'll pass over the top to Cam. And Cam gonna drive here. No count there yet, so crossover, hand off to JC. And JC's gonna drive in, pass over to Austin Slagle, and that play has really worked well. Austin's done a great job of just kind of finding herself in the right spot. Foul goes against Uriah Aguayo. That'll be her 4th, team's 3rd. Still on the floor. Pass to JC Owsley at the elbow. Now to Hannah Hill at the other elbow, over to Cam. And now up the top to Daz. Kind of round the horn. Everybody touched the ball on that out of bounds play. And ball about gets tipped away, but JC Owsley comes away with it. Dribbles into some traffic, passes over to Austin Slagle, and then Uriah Aguayo is going to pick up her 5th, and that'll be team's 4th. So Aguayo will come out of the game, and Mackenzie Ray will come in for her. That's the team's 4th. So next foul, the Warriors have will send the Lady Cats to the line. And Dazzlin Hunt will pass into Cam Farrell. And over to JC Owsley. JC going to drive with the left hand. Drives in, good, up and under. Shot is up, no good. And rebound comes down to Navarro. Good Dazzlin Hunt, almost gets her hand, or almost gets a steal there. Ball ends up in Aguayo's hands though. Back out to Glanz. Glanz shot is up, no good. And Austin Slagle is going to come down with it as she gets pushed in the back by Nayeli Aguayo. That'll be her 3rd, but that will send Austin Slagle to the line. 4-2, where she is 2 of 4 from the free throw line.
Lady Cat,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say 44-26.
I was going to say the same thing.
Lady Cats leading in this one. So again, outdoing their average scoring by 10 points right now with still 3.5 minutes left in the game. So they've done a great job. First one for Austin is up and good. Makes it 45-26, so still maintaining that big lead for the Lady Cats and Austin. Second one is up and good.
Wow. 46-26, back to a 20-point lead. Ina King coming in for Austin.
Yeah, good play there by Austin. Really, really good minutes. Again, I think juniors Hannah Hill and Austin Slagle have really stepped up these last several weeks, playing really, really well. And Dazzlin Hunt, as she gets kind of comes over and gets an easy seal up over the top to Cam Farrell. Cam Farrell going to bring it up for Lady Cats. And now needs somebody to come over and get the ball from her. Daz now with it to JC. There you go, Jace, get out of trouble.
Balance floor. Very heavy load.
Yeah, and Ina King, oh, no, JC's gonna try to drive in, but she's gonna be fouled. Help came over, and JC's been great finding that opposite block, but I think there's a little too much traffic to try to get it in there. Foul will go against Nieli. That'll be her fourth.
JC's 100% from the free throw line tonight, so she has an opportunity to get us our largest lead. Our largest lead to this point, I think, has been 21.
Right. First one is up and no good.
Pulled your move, Kev.
I know. I was just letting the words flow, man. It's like, man, listen to me way too many times, I think.
Well, I was hoping, well, Kevin does it, and it doesn't go well. Maybe I can pull it off, but no.
And JC makes the second, so matches their biggest lead at 21. Makes it 47-26. Lady Cats playing just really good basketball tonight. Glands now to Navarro. Navarro try to drive in. Good defense by Cam. Back to Glands. Navarro left open. She's going to shoot the three. Three is up and good for Navarro. So first three for the Lady Warriors. Cam Farrell needing somebody to come get it.
47-29, and I think Weinberger's like, I don't want to get a 5-second call.
No. So 47-29, just under 2.5 minutes left in the game. Lady Cats lead. We'll be right back on 101.7 KDNO right after this.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
All right, and we're back after a quick 30-second timeout. Lady Cats leading this one 47-29, doing just a really good job from start to finish. I mean, as soon as the tip happened, Austin Slagle kind of set the tone by just slapping the ball deep down into out of bounds even, I think, and then has just, since then, the Lady Cats have just played really, really well. And Ina King now with it to JC Owsley. JC's gonna high pass to the Dazzlin Hunt, and then it'll go out of bounds. And again, just kind of another one of those that I think had she passed it when she first saw it, it might have been an easier one to catch, but.
That was a long pass, and there was somebody right next to her, so.
Right. And Glands now with it, pass to Ray at the top of the key. Back out to Glands, too high, but she's able to hang on to it. And she'll drive in, shot is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Simmons. Simmons now out to Glands. Glands gonna drive in. Maggie Landon gonna grab her on the arm. That'll be her second and team's second. And they'll say that was on the ground. So
I was waiting to see what the call was. It could have gone either way, I think.
And pass into Robertson. Robertson turns, shot is up, no good. And Ina King tries to knock it away, and it ends up in Navarro's hands. Now to Robertson. Robertson spins back, comes back near court to Simmons. Simmons' deep shot is up, no good. Ray comes down with the rebound though, drives in, and she will be fouled. And that could be Ina's fifth if it's on her. Nope, that'll be on Dazzlin, which will be her third, team's third. Yeah, number of offensive fouls there or offensive rebounds.
Yeah, I was going to say they had about 3 right in a row. 47-29, 1:45 left in the contest.
First one is up and good for Ray, where she is 2 of 3 from the free throw line.
So now 47-30, 17-point lead for the Lady Cats.
And a number of Lady Cat, Chloe and Ina come out as Cam and Slagle come back in. Second one for Ray is up, no good, and rebound by Hill. She'll get it to JC now. JC, a little head fake there, get it to the middle to Slagle. Slagle just waiting for somebody else to come get it. Smart play there. no reason to have to do anything crazy here now with just 90 seconds left in the contest. Hands off to Dazzlin Hunt. Now to Cam. Weinberger just telling her to get it out away from traffic. Really no 5 count. I don't see the ref counting anything. Oh, it's Hannah Hill on the baseline. Hannah's up and good.
She's got to be shooting 80% tonight, Kevin.
She's been shooting so well. 49-30 now. Lady Cats leading. And that was a great patient play there. That's one of those plays where it's like, we're not necessarily running a stall game, but we're going to only shoot layups. We're going to take care of the ball, and if someone's open,
backdoor cut, and they just hit her perfect.
Yeah, it's great. Cam Farrell to Hannah Hill, now to JC, and JC does a great job, just slows down. Had numbers, but just slowed down, under a minute left. 19-point lead. JC drives in, kick out to Hannah, and looks like Warriors are kind of playing a little bit of defense, but not too much, and then Glanz gets a steal. She'll pass it up to Robertson. Robertson over to Navarro. Navarro's shot is up and good.
49-32, 17-point lead, 35 seconds left in the game.
Cam Farrell now with it. Over to JC. JC not able to catch it, gets it to now Navarro again. Another couple of easy buckets here for them.
15-point game.
Right. Makes it a 15-point game. Get a quick timeout. I think Weinberger just kind of wants to clean it up. Not really in trouble of losing.
Actually called
did they? They may have, yeah. Just don't really want to. You kind of want to clean it up, you know. Weinberger does, as far as just saying, hey, let's take care of the ball here at the end. I would say really those last 2 plays have really been the only hiccup the Lady Cats have had in this one, and I thought it was just going to be a 30-second timeout. Looks like it might be a full, so we're going to take a quick break as well. We'll be right back after this.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis.
We need one more basket.
Yeah, we need one more basket to get the girls to where, where they have their
10
double digits.
Double digits.
They've done great. Ooh. And JC Owsley had it, and 20 seconds left here. Oh, and Navarro's gonna get a quick steal, gets it over to Simmons. JC Owsley almost gets it, and then she's gonna foul out as Navarro gets another bucket. Having a 9-point quarter here for Navarro, and that'll be JC Owsley will foul out of the game. It'll be her 4th, and Navarro has an opportunity to score as many by herself in the 4th quarter as they did as a team in the first half with this free throw, and it is up and good, and 10 points for her in this quarter.
49-37, 12-point lead.
Right.
13 seconds left in the game. They get a timeout.
Yeah, Lady Cats just
falling apart in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, they're just needing the time to go away. 49-37, 12-point game here, and we'll take a quick break as well.
Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
All right, Lady Cats, just 13.3 seconds left in this one. 49-37, a 12-point game. Gets it into Chloe. Chloe tries it back to Farrell. Might be another turnover here. Yep, Glanz with it now. Lady Cats just need to play off now. Ina King, he's just don't get a foul. Navarro, she's going to try to add, and she does as she knocks down another 3 on the buzzer. And that makes it 49-40, which makes it a 9-point lead, but huge win for Lady Cats, and really minus the last
2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it really was a great game for Lady Cats. You know, kind of just trying to get the game over with and had the lapse in some passing and things like that. So at the end, Lady Cats 49, Lady Warriors 40. And so Lady Cats just fall one point short of scoring double digits in each quarter. And really, Navarro came in and just 13 in that by herself in the fourth quarter, just really pouring it on, playing really, really well. So a great game. So I'll go right into the stats of the game. Madeline Robertson came in with a couple buckets in the game for 4 points. Madeline Glanz going 1 of 2 from the free throw line for a point. Naelia Aguayo had a really good game, scored 3 buckets in the second half, and then went 5 of 6 from the free throw line for 11 points. Taylor Simmons 1 of 2 with a single point from the free throw line. Uriah Aguayo got the lone bucket in the first half for the Warriors, and then really kept her in check with only the 2 points there. Mackenzie Ray going 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 2 points, and then Navarro doing a lot of damage, scoring 19 in the game, going 3 of 8 from the free throw line. So again, having a 13-point fourth quarter, great play there by her. For your Lady Cats, Chloe Alsey scoring a bucket for 2. Cam Farrell scoring, 12 points in that game and going 5 of 6 from the free throw line. JC Owsley scoring 8 points, going 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Ina King with 2. Hannah Hill scoring 14, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Austin Slagle had a really good game as well, scoring 10 and going 6 of 8 from the free throw line, or 4 of 6 from the free throw line. And Morgan Jones coming in, getting her first points in a varsity game, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. So your Lady Cats going, winning this one 49-40. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come right back and we'll get your boys basketball game right after this.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton. Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here getting ready for Bobcat boys basketball, and let's get right into it here. Trav, what do you have for us for some stats and then our keys to the game?
Well, Kevin, stats are crazy. I mean, across the board, they're almost save one within 1 point. Our record's 9-8, they're 9-10. We score 53.9 points a game. They do 40 or 51.5. We're both 28% from the three-point line. We're 45, they're 42 from the 2-point free throw. We're both 57%. We out-rebound them defensively by about 8 rebounds. That's the only margin that's large. It's just crazy. Turnovers are the same, fouls are the same, blocks are the same. So on paper, this looks to be a great game. Prior score was 51-62, but it was a closer game than that.
Right.
We were, behind. It was close, and then we tried to do the foul thing to get back into it, and they just shot well from the free throw line and ended up pulling away. Page that game had 24 points and was really a force that we were not containing, and so that I think is going to be an important thing. And the teams, if we look at some of the teams that we've played in common, scores are very similar in regards to winning, losses, and the scores. So keys to the game tonight, number one, similar with the girls, the boys need to be playing with confidence and play team ball. We've seen a little bit of deviation from that a couple of times in the last couple of weeks, and so hopefully we can get back on pace, playing that team ball, looking for the open player, moving the ball around. Number two, keeping Page off the glass and closing out on Caballero. Caballero's been shooting the ball well from the three-point line, and he kind of hurt us a little bit last time. Number three, talk on D and blocking out. I like to say talk and block when I'm out on there on the sideline myself, and I think that's a key. If we are talking and really being aggressive on the glass, that's going to help. And then number four, try to get the scoring to where we were at the beginning of the season, where we had a little bit more even distribution of the scoring. I think if we can do those things, I think we're going to have success.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, it'll be interesting to see what Bobcats do come out and do, because in the first half, I think did a lot of man-to-man, and that was when Page really kind of worked us. He scored a lot of his 24 points. I think he had 6 in the second half, and then majority to 18 in that first half, and a lot of
even.
Majority. Yeah, and a lot of that, I know there was a little bit of change. Bobcats came out and did some more zone and stuff like that, so it'll be interesting to see what Corpening decides to do there as well. And then, and I think it's just really going to come down with the confidence in the boys and them coming out and playing team ball and taking care of each other and playing well, because they're such a good, skilled group of ball players. They're smart, high basketball IQ as well, so it'd be great to see how they react and everything, and maybe gave them a little extra, shot in the arm watching the girls play as well as they did too. And, like you said, it's 3 of their last 4 games are at home, and then you go right into home for regionals. I mean, that's huge. So it'd be good to see Bobcats there. So, that you're always going to have a tough task, because Coach Abel's always got his boys playing well, and he's done it for a number of years.
And he does, when he goes in at halftime, I'd love to be the mouse on the wall, because he works magic in there at halftime. He comes out and always just does some pretty impressive things. So hopefully the Bobcats have a good game plan, like you say, might mix up their defensive sets a little bit to try to prevent some of the scoring we saw last time.
Right, yeah. So with that we'll wrap up a little bit of our pregame here. We're going to take another quick break, get a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back after this.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Wingard, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis.
All right, and we are back here as we can go through our starters. For the Worland Warriors, you have number 3, Brody Thiel, number 10, Tyshawn Swalstead. You have number 12, Tyler Kidgel, number 13, Owen Page, and number 34, Chase Harris. And for your Bobcats, you have number 0, Jet Longwell, number 11, Del Dukes, number 12, Armani Dukes, number 22, Zach Hasty, and number 23, Brody Potter. And really, Brody's kind of been having a coming out party here the last several games where he's been playing really good, and so it's good to see him back in the starting position as well. Zach back in the starting lineup for the first time in the last couple weeks, so see what he's able to do as well out there. And Jet's the one that always makes me a little nervous. I feel like him coming off the bench.
Couple quick fouls.
Yeah, it seems
we
like
sometimes see that.
Yeah, he comes off the bench. Usually it's like he sees how the play is going to go and does really well. And not to say that he won't do the same today, but yeah, I just don't want to see him pick up any quick ones. So it'll be interesting to see how they decide to play Owen Page, if they decide to front him all over the place. And Brody gets a kind of an easy tip there. As
Harris went early.
Yeah, he did. Easiest one he's had all day. So looks like
all year.
Or all year, yeah, and all day. I mean, I doubt they did any today.
Yeah, you're right.
And Monty Dukes has it now in the corner. He'll drive baseline, kick out to Zach Casey. Zach in the corner for 3 is up, no good. Brody Potter gets the offensive board though, up, no good. And rebound comes down to Thiel, and he'll get it over to Page. So 2 good looks for the Bobcats on their opening possession. Bobcats going to come out in man-to-man as Worland was in a 1-2-2. And number 10 there, Swalstead, hasn't been a great shooter this year, but he's definitely not afraid to shoot the ball. Looked like Harris maybe got a little push there in the air, but no call. So looks like they'll come out in a press here. Our JV, Travis, you said, kind of struggled with this press. So
we really struggled. They had at least, probably 16 points from the press and multiple turnovers.
And they're going to get a foul called in this press on Tyshawn Swalstead. That'll be his first.
And the thing the varsity team just did right there, they got the ball to the middle. And you and I both know that's what you got to do, where the JV kept trying to run it up the sideline.
Yeah, and you just don't want to get it into that no man's land. There's those 4 corners on the next to the half-court line. You just can't get it. And then ball gets tipped, and Harris comes away with the ball. So Page now with the ball. He'll come down, has Jet on him. He's going to drive in, does like to spin move in there, and then a tough pass there as Kidgel just throws it high and out of bounds over Brody Thiel's head. So both teams playing a little tight here to start out. They're going to stay in that extended 1-2-2, try to get it to Brody at the high post, and then Looks like Monty's going to get a, oh, they're going to call that on Brody.
I was going to say Brody was kind of reaching, trying to slow things down.
So a foul apiece. So that was a tough pass. I mean, it went into
There's three
guys around him, so it was a tough pass to try to get him in at the high post. Going to try to run that high-low. Theo with the ball now. He tries to drive in on Monty. He gets it out to Swalstead. Now Page, who will shoot it from outside, but rather shoot it inside for sure. And back out to Page. And we'll get a foul here, which that's his second.
Not what we needed out of Brody in the first 2 minutes of the game. Well, first minute and a half, 6:20 left in the first quarter. Brody's already got 2.
Right, and Longwell said, take that, Gerber, saying that I'm going to be the one to pick up too early. And Potter gets him, and then Del Dukes will come out as Gerber and Bomengen come in for the Bobcats. Still 0-0, 6:20 left here in this opening quarter. Page with it. He will shoot the 3. Shot is up and good. So to get scoring started, Warriors on the board here. Right to the middle, and just like that. And tough shot there by Bomengen, but he will get fouled on the arm.
Score is 0-3. Owen Page with a nice 3-point shot. 6:06 left in the first quarter.
And that foul will go against Brody Thiel. And Bomengen till line for the first time tonight. And first one is short. I was just going to say Caballero, I was looking for him and I hadn't seen him. He was just in front of the scores table. I just didn't know if something had happened why he's come, but he does come in off the bench. He is their best outside shooter, shooting about 40% from the 3-point line. Second one is up and no good, and
Monty's
going to pick one up. Kind of his notorious foul, unfortunately, is going up for rebounds.
Clearing out a little bit.
Yeah.
Needs a little more space.
Yeah. I always pushed. I just could never get my arms to extend. Just push me backwards. Thiel now with the ball, gets it over to Page. Page going to drive in left-handed. Gets
Good
in the middle of the
defense.
key. Yeah, it really was. Jet, one of the better defenders for the Bobcats for sure. Page now with the ball. Cross court to Kidgel. And Harris backs in, turnaround jump shot. Good shot there by Harris.
Good shot.
It's good
5-0.
defense too, just a little fall away. Gerber now with the ball. Bring it up for Bobcats. Hand off to Bomengen. Good screen there by Monty. Monty, if he would have just stood there, probably could have gotten a foul called. And Zach, shot is up, rolls around, goes no good, and Page comes down with the rebound.
Where the ladies were shooting well, the boys are not.
Right. And shot is up and good.
7-0
And that is
run.
Brody Thiel.
Worland. 5:06 left in the first.
And Worland comes out. Gerber pass to Longwell in the corner. Now to Monty. Monty head fake up, no good. Tip, and Longwell comes down with it. He turns around, up, no good, and Harris comes down with the ball. And back over to Page. So Page running point for Warriors. Good cross-court pass there, and defense by Monty Dukes. And Monty Dukes is going to pick up his second foul. So 2 big men that have played well, and then Monty Dukes is going to pick up a technical foul
And that's
as well.
unfortunate because Thiel mouthed first, and Monty just responded.
Right.
And the ref just saw Monty's.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe a double T.
And Del Dukes will come in for Monty.
Yeah, because it should have been double technical because they bumped, and then Thiel said something to Monty, and Monty turned around and said something back.
Yeah. So to the line, Brody Thiel will go to the line to shoot these 2 free throws.
Warriors.
Now I think these will be the foul shots for being fouled, and then
they can change.
And then they'll
shooters
shoot
if they
their
want,
yeah. Then they can change shooters. Of course, if he makes both,
yeah,
they might say just stay there.
9-0. Good start for the Worland Warriors, and Bobcats are.
And they do just keep him out there since he was shooting the ball well. 4:42 left, and that one is good as well.
3-point play so far.
And that one is good as well.
4-point play, 11-0.
Right. And they did only call the 1 technical foul because they just have the 2 team fouls. So They did say that's a 15 foul. I don't know if technical fouls count against the team fouls, but they might. So both Brody with 2 and now Monty with 3. Unfortunate there for sure.
So he gets the shooting foul and the technical counts against his 5 count.
Yes, exactly.
That's tough.
Yep.
Not
Del
what
Dukes
the
now
Bobcats
with it.
needed.
No, for sure not. And now Cody Bomengen has it. Kick out to Gerber. Now to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty drive in, try to kick out to Del Dukes. Del Dukes able to handle the tip pass. Good pass there, and then Swalstead comes in and steals it away from Monty Dukes. Now Harris leading the charge. He's going to go in. Good block there by Bomengen at the rim. And Theo comes away with it. He's going to step back 3. Shot is up, no good. Harris gets the offensive board. Shot is up, no good. And then Page comes down with another board. And that
Bobcats
will make
won
it
a timeout, 13-0 with 3:56 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, not a great start for the Bobcats. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this.
Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
All right, and after the timeout, Bobcats trailing this one big right away, 13-0. Not able to get on the board. Really haven't got too many shots up
The
either.
shots we've got have not. We had 2 great shots opening possession, and since then it's just been a lot of throwing them up. There's a nice shot
And
by
Jet
Gerber,
drives in.
or Jet.
Yeah, Jet drives in.
Gerber.
And good shot there. And Swalstead with the ball now for Warriors. He's going to pass over to Page. Bobcats going to come out in a zone now, 2-3. I like this one a little bit better unless they can prove they'll shoot better from outside. Caballero, of course, they're going to have to know Del Dukes all over that one. And Theo with it now, Swalstead. Going to have to watch Page there at high post. Jet heard me, so he came right up. And Caballero now gets it into Page. Kick out to Theo. Now to,
could have called that.
And Swalstead's going to step into the 3. Shot is up, no good. And Del Dukes comes down with the rebound. Good rebound there. Gets it over to Gerber. Gerber will bring it up for Cats, 13-2. Bobcats on the board finally. Good move here by Jet. Jet will back in. Kick out to Gerber. Going to run a little 2-man game here. Kick out to Del. Del steps into the 3. Shot is up, no good. And Del tries to hustle it down, and he does as he knocks it off. Oh, it did hit Theo, but maybe he was out of bounds when he jumped. And we'll see Andrew Howe will step in on the court for the first time in a number of weeks. So good to see him out there. He's one that can set the nets on fire at times when he catches. So we'll see how he does out here. Theo now with it, gets it into Page in the middle of the lane. Shot is up, no good, gets blocked. Yeah, Jet blocked it again. And then Gerber gets it up to Andrew Howe. Andrew back to Gerber. Man-to-man. Gerber around the back. Drives in. Up. And no good is the shot. And Page comes down with the rebound. Page just plays so much bigger than he is. Swalstead with the ball now out to Caballero. Caballero's 3 is up and good.
16-2. 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Del Dukes now with it. 2-man game between him and Bomengen. Now over to Jet. Gerber steps back for the 3. Shot is up and good. Gerber knocks down the 3.
16-5. Worland still with the lead. 1:43 left in the first quarter.
And Swalstead with the ball. Gets it over to Theo. Theo skip pass. Del Dukes almost runs it down. Again, a couple tip passes. Just Bobcats not able to quite get it. Mason Decker into the game for the first time. Page drives in. Shot is up. No good. Good contest again by Jet. And Del comes down with it. And then Page is going to get called for the foul. on the rebound. So that'll be team's third. Andrew will take it out, and Weber will come in. We're looking for some buckets, so we got one, and we took Gerber out, put Weber in. We'll get Del Dukes in and he'll drive in. Good two-man game job there. Del Dukes goes up and knocks one down.
7-16, Bobcats still trail.
Swalstead with it now to Caballero. Caballero to Page. Caballero, another three. Shot is up, no good. And Andrew Howell will get it. Oh, saves it to Page. Thank goodness he was out of bounds, because he saved it around his back to a wide open Page. Again, that's one when you save it.
It's got to go way back.
Yeah, you got to just huck it down the other way and make it a foot race for everybody. And Swalstead will get it to Caballero. Now to Decker. And now back to Thiel at the top of the key. Caballero now with it to Swalstead. And again, this just, and there it is, Cody Bomengen, as they try to do a skip pass. Cody gonna drive in, and Caballero is gonna get a block foul, and they're gonna count it. So Bomengen with an and one opportunity here. 2 points there, makes it 16-9.
Bobcats are fortunately pulling down. We only are a 7-point deficit after being down, I think, 13 points.
13-0, yeah, so 16-9 now. Gerber back in for Del Dukes. Cody Bomengen, 2-line opportunity to get this to a 6-point game here, and one opportunity. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. This one is up and short again, so stay 16-9. And Thiel has it now, and Weber's gonna get called for the foul. It's gonna send Thiel to the line where he's 4 of 4 from the free throw line.
Yeah, I think the foul counts 7 or 8 to 4 currently. Scores 16-9, 39 seconds left, or 5 seconds left in the first quarter.
And free throw is up and no good for Brody Thiel on that one. Keeps it 16-9. Yeah. Got a pretty good student section over there today representing for Bobcats. And second one is up and good.
Jet's going to pick up a... Yeah, he picked up, he wrapped him on the
rebound.
Yeah, just held him there.
And that's going to send Decker to the line to shoot 2.
Shoot, that's not what we needed.
No, and we've seen this a number of times for the Bobcats. They start making a comeback, and then the last, minute or
quarter.
Yeah, then it's like they kind of fall asleep.
They're 0 for 3.
Right. Decker misses the first of 2. And second one is up and good for Mason Decker.
18-9. Warriors continue with the lead.
Andrew will bring it up for the Cats. Over to Weber. Got a little overload here for the Bobcats. Jet Longwell has it. Hand off to Andrew. Andrew will step back. Deep 3. Shot is up. Rattles out. And Owen Page comes down with the rebound. And he'll get it to Brody Thiel. And Brody Thiel's shot is up and good. So Brody having a big first quarter for Worland. 10 seconds left.
20-9. Come on, Gerber. Yeah.
3 is up, no good. Andrew tries to bring it down, and that'll be time. So 22-9. Bobcats made what started out to be a real bad start. Kind of came back a little bit, and then had another couple shots there at the end of the game, or into the quarter. 22-9. We're gonna be right back after this.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey, he's the best. Pay up. Midway, when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
All right, and we're back after the end of the first quarter, 22-9. Warriors over the top of the Bobcats in this one. So out on the court will be Weber, Howell, Hasty, Gerber, and Bomengen. So a little bit of a smaller group out here for the Bobcats. They're going to, looks like, come out in a little box and one for the Bobcats. They're going to front Page here, have Weber on him, which is going to be a tough matchup for Weber.
I was going to say, if he starts posting up, they're going to have to.
And I imagine here before too long, and Bomengen, good job there as they try to get, Swalstead tries to pass into Harris, and Bomengen just too tall for that one. One steps over to guard Gerber. He drives into the elbow, kicks across to Hasty, or to Howell, and Weber gets a handout on it. Back over to Howell, and now to Gerber. Gerber drives in, spin move, good pass there to Weber. Back to Gerber, shot is up and
nice
good.
Pass assist by Weber.
Nice pass by Weber for sure.
Timeout.
And it looks like we get a quick timeout, so we will be right back after this. As I imagine Coach Abel's going to talk about a box and one. We'll be right back after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back after the quick timeout. Del Dukes now will come in for Weber, so he will probably take the change there.
That's a little bit better matchup.
Well,
they're going to post him.
Yeah, and Jet came in as well for Andrew.
Okay.
So see what the Bobcats looks like. They're going to change up their defense all the way around. They're just going to come out into a 1-3-1 now, Bobcats will. So Bobcats changing up their defense. And Page now with it. Jet up at the top of the key on this, or at the top of this 1-3-1. With Gerber and Hasty on the sides, Bomengen in the middle, and then Dell gets the joy of running baseline.
He gets the work.
And on the sidelines is Caballero as he lands out of bounds, and turnover there. So right in front of the student section. And Monty Dukes with those 3 fouls will come in for Cody Bomengen with just a minute gone by in the second quarter. So Monty going to have to play really smart. Is usually a pretty emotional type player, not in a good way and a bad way.
Why is Brody? I don't understand.
Right. And Monty now with it. Pass out to Gerber. Now cross court to Dell. Dell now drive baseline spin move, and he will be fouled. And that will go against Steele. That'll be his second. That's just the team's first. Monty Duke, like I said, being an emotional player, he's that hype guy too, that when things are going really well, he gets in and gets everybody hyped up, but can also kind of let emotions run away. So hopefully that cool down worked for him. Jet Longwell with it now, tries to pass into Monty Dukes, gets tipped back out to Jet. Now over to Gerber, back to the top to Jet. Jet to Dell now. And now back out to Gerber. Backdoor cut. Zach Hasty, kick out to Monty. Monty's gonna step into the 3, shot is up and no good, and Harris comes down with the rebound. He'll get it into Kidgel's hands, and Page going to drive baseline. Good defense by the Dukes brothers. And Swalstead now with it. Out to Caballero. And now up to Kidgel. And Bobcats now into man-to-man defense. So Bobcats changing it up, doing a good job. 20-11, just a 9-point game now. 5:50 left in this opening half. They're going to play catch with it, though, kind of try to force the Bobcats into coming out and guarding them. Page now with it. Monty Duke's going to have to play really careful. And shot is up, no good, and ball will go out of bounds off at Jet Longwell.
That was a tough call. Jet was kind of behind Harris, and both hands were coming down. I don't know.
I felt like it was off of Harris as well.
So, yeah.
And Swalstead now with it. He'll pass it over to Harris in the corner. Now to Kidgel. Kidgel to Page. Page to Caballero. Back to Harris. And Harris's shot is up and good.
22-11, 11-point lead for the Warriors.
And the 2-man game between the Dukes brothers. Dell kicks it over to Jet. Now over to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty step back 3. Shot is up rattles in off the backboard, no good, and then Page out of bounds. Well, they said Warriors ball, but I'm pretty sure it meant Bobcat. Yeah, so it'll stay with the Bobcats. And gonna have Monty here on this one, I think. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is, and he's up and good. Monty Dukes for 2. Good play there.
5 minutes left in the half.
Warriors like to switch, and Del Duke's now going to get a steal. It's going to be him and Swalstead. He passes over to Zach Hasty. Tough pass for him to catch. Shot is up and good.
Good shot by Zach.
Not
nice
a lot
pass
of
by Del.
Not a lot of no-look shots go in, but every once in a while they do. It was a good left-hand shot there by Zach. And Kidgel with the ball now. Swalstead. So 7-point lead. Kind of knocked it down to about as close as it's been since it was 7-0. Page going to try to drive in there, going to get a travel called there. Little help from the Thermop bench, but definitely had one because he did jump stop, but then had a little quick feet in there as well. Cody Bomengen now going to come in for Longwell. Del Dukes pass in to Gerber. 4.5 minutes left here in this opening half. Bobcats chipping away little by little at that lead. Now 2-man game between Bomengen and Dukes. Now to Monty. Monty going to step back 3 again. Shot is up and is going to go over the back of the backboard out of bounds. So I see a little more patience there. It's a shot that he can make, but yeah, that they're going to give him that shot. So like to see him take it out maybe after it's been moved around the top of the key. Swalstead with it. He'll pass over to Kidgel. Kidgel now over to Caballero. Caballero to Swalstead again. And Swalstead kind of gets caught in the key there. He's going to get out, though, and 3 is up. No good for Kidgel, but Harris comes down with the rebound. And Harris just doing
15-24.
Harris doing work on the boards right now. Kind of hurting our big guys right now under there. Del Dukes drives in. Tough shot there as Kidgel blocks it. And Hasty's going to come away with it. And Monty ends up having it. He'll hand off to Gerber. Now over to Zach. And a foul there on Caballero as he tries to steal it from Zach.
24-15, 3:36 left in the second period.
And Andrew and Weber will come in for Gerber and Hasty. 24-15. Weber now with the ball. Now over to Andrew. 2-man game between him and Bomengen. Pull up. 15-footer.
Nice
good.
shot by Andrew Howell.
One thing with Andrew that I think you and I would agree on is he never lacks confidence in his shot. And so I like seeing him step in, even though it's been some time, just step in and shoot. Page now with the ball. Over to Kidgel. Kidgel over to Swalstead. Swalstead's going to step into the 3. 3 is up, no good. And Monty Duke's going to come down with the rebound. He's going to get it to Del. Del's going to bring it up for the Bobcats. So 7-point game again. Like to see the Cats get another bucket here. Get it under that 7. Weber pass over to Monty, and Monty tries to hand off, but gets stolen there by Martinez. Martinez to Kidgel, and Del Duke's going to get his hands on it, tip it to himself. He's going to have an open layup, and Swalstead comes away with it, but he's out of bounds. So Swalstead with quick hands knocks it out of Del Duke's hands. Bobcats keep it,
looked like it was going to be an easy shot, but Swalstead's quick, and as you said, he's got really quick hands.
Well, and Monty and Del were kind of fighting over it too as it was going down the court. So 24-17 Warriors lead this one. We'll be right back after a quick timeout.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, and we're back after a quick timeout. Bobcats get the ball underneath their hoop. One of the Bobcats will have to take it out, though, for us.
Looks like an inbounds play.
Yeah. 4 low here. Get it out to Cody Bomengen. He'll step into the 3. 3 is up, no good. And rebound comes down to Butte. Butte's going to get it up to Page. Page, again, he really likes that spin move, and the Bobcats have done a great job of guarding it. Now Swalstead with the ball. And then ball about goes out of bounds off of Butte's legs, and Weber tries to run it down as it goes to Swalstead. Swalstead then tries a tough pass to Harris, and ball goes out of bounds. Jet Longwell set to come back in. He'll come in for Brody. Brody solid 9 seconds in there for the Bobcats. Must have wanted him in for an offensive play, I guess. Andrew Howell will bring the ball up the middle of the court. Again, Bobcats have an opportunity to take advantage of this lineup right now the Warriors have out there. Good backdoor cut by Andrew. Andrew's shot is up, no good. And then he's going to be fouled, though, by Harris. That's going to send him to the line. So good play by Andrew there.
2:01 left in the first half, 24-17. Howell can bring it within a 5-point game, which would be impressive.
It would be huge. And first one for Howell is up
nice
and good.
Shot.
Good
Nothing
shot there
net.
by Andrew. 24-18. And a good backdoor cut there by Andrew and a good pass to get it into him. Second one is up off the back of the rim. Cody up high to go get the rebound, unable to get it though, as Kidgel and Harris kind of had him pinned. And Swalstead now with the ball against Weber. And the Bobcats in a 2-3 now. Kidgel with the ball now. Gets it over to Butte. Butte over to Swalstead. And Andrew almost gets a steal there. Butte's going to get a travel as he looked to one way and then jump stop. And Brody looks like he'll come in as the offensive player on this one. So Weber will come out and Brody back in. So Del Dukes gets it into Andrew Howell. Now over to Cody. And Brody now with it at the top of the key. Now over to Andrew. Andrew step into the three. Three is up. Oh, looked good. Short, but Cody Bomengen runs it down, gets it to Brody. And now Brody will bring it up. Top of the key. Gets it over to Cody. And now over to Andrew. A little two-man game here between them. Kick out to Jet. Jet now to Cody. And Cody, good move there as he's going to get an offensive foul, unfortunately.
He was pretty deep underneath the basket.
He was, yeah. And I've begged for a lot of years for them to get that half circle underneath just so you have that. Because he was on his way down, and that's kind of what it's to protect is just players not having somebody undercut him.
He was underneath the basket, so that's a hard one.
1-3-1 now for the Bobcats. And Page now has it as did go into the backcourt, but Longwell knocked it out over there. Swalstead now with the ball, gets it in the corner to Caballero. Baseline to Kidgel. Kidgel's shot is up, no good. Harris, though, with another offensive board. And Del Dukes. Yeah, Del Dukes will get the
Brody's
foul.
like, please give it to Del. Del had the tomahawk move.
Yeah, he's like, he doesn't have any, give it to him. So that will send Harris to the line.
Still 24-18, 50 seconds left in the first half. Harris on the line for the first time.
And shot is up and good for Harris. Having a good game, 7 points for him in the game. Gets their lead back up to 7. And Brody will come back out, Monty in.
I don't know if they know the foul counts. The way
Yeah.
they're subbing, I think they think it's backwards.
Well, or that Monty doesn't have 3 maybe. And second one for Harris is up and good as well. Makes it 26-18. 50 seconds left. 8-point deficit for Bobcats. Gets it here to Zach. Zach now to Monty. Monty back to Zach. Oh man, Longwell open. Down to the middle. Del Dukes has it, kicks it over to Howell. Howell with the 3, shot is up and good for Andrew Howell.
5-point game, 26-21, 35 seconds left in the half.
6-point. Oh, and another travel there by Brody Thiel. Good defense by the Bobcats.
Yep, Zach just was right on him, and he tried to rotate away.
Right. And Gerber will come in for Del Dukes. And Andrew, like I said, stepping in, 6 points for him in the quarter. Good game for him. Oh, Andrew, I thought was going to have a chance at another step in there. Zach Hasty and Longwell, 2-man game. Now Andrew and Monty. Now to Jet. Jet over to Gerber. Gerber going to drive in, kick over to Jet Longwell. Good pass there. Jet up and good.
Nice job. 3-point game, Kev.
I know.
10 seconds left.
23.
No foul. Keep your hands up. We don't need a foul. Monty, please be careful.
Right. And Harris with a solid and good defense there by the Bobcats as they block Page. And Bobcats come away with the ball, no shot up, and a race, nearly a big 13-point deficit to 3, 26-23. Bobcats trail in this one only by 3 as they were down by as many as 13 or 15 points. So good comeback for the Bobcats. Good play off of the bench coming from seniors Gerber and Howell as well. So with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, I'm going to come back here for our halftime show. Kevin Gerber and Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO, and just wanting to see here, I do have the camera on so you can see the girls golf team who won state this year in 2A is getting honored with their plaque and I think a little ring ceremony. So really proud of them and congratulations to them. As I look at our stats of the game, the quality in and sweet stats of the game, Brody Thiel had a huge first quarter, scoring, let's see, 9 points and going 5 of 6 from the free throw line as well, knocking down those 2 technical free throws also. Mason Decker going 1 of 2 from the free throw line for a point. Owen Page with a 3 and 2. So the Bobcats doing a great job of containing them with 5 points in the first half. Brian Caballero with a 3-pointer as well for 3 points. Chase Harris scoring 8 points. The only one that scored for the Warriors in the second quarter was Chase Harris, scoring 6 of his 8 points, going 2 of 2 from the free throw line. For your Bobcats, you have Jet Longwell scoring a bucket in each quarter for 4 points. Gerber scoring 5 points, knocking down a 3 and a 2. Bomengen scoring 2, going 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Dell Dukes with 2, Monty Dukes with 2, Zach Hasty with 2, and Andrew Howell with 6 points, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. So really the seniors stepping up, playing really well for the Bobcats in this one so far, and that gets a 26-23. I know, Bomengen, you were going to look and see what we had for fouls there. Right now I have Longwell, Bomengen, Weber, Dell Dukes with 1 apiece. Potter picked up those 2, and then Armani Dukes picked up 2 quick fouls, and then also picked up that technical to give him his.
And that's exactly right. I went down to check because the way they were substituting Armani, and I think they thought that Brody had 3 and Armani had 2, but in actuality it was reversed.
The reverse the other way.
So yeah, the coaches weren't aware of that.
Yeah. And then on the other side, as far as Worland, no one really in any foul trouble. Brody Thiel with 2. Swalstead, Page, Caballero, and Harris all with 1 apiece. Makes it 26-23. Bobcats had a great, it's kind of mirroring what we saw in the game in Worland. I think that the game was tied up at like 24, or maybe it was even 20, and it was almost that way. Worland had a better first quarter, Bobcats had a better second quarter, and I think it was tied going in at half, where this is a 3-point game. But you know, it's really going to come down to adjustments. You know, how does everybody adjust? Bobcats did a good job of changing up a bunch of defenses, making it hard for them to get into any flow, being the Warriors, that is, in their offense. So they really struggled. Again, keeping Page off of scoring, they kind of said, hey, let's see if somebody else does it. I mean, Brody Thiel stepped up in the first quarter and scored all of his points in that. And then Harris, and then Harris came in and scored well also. But I think the Bobcats will take that. I mean, that's what their challenge is going to be. Is let's not let Caballero and Page be the ones. If we're going to lose this one, it's going to be because somebody else had a good game or something like that. So Bobcats going to have to do that now with the bigs. I mean, Monty Dukes and Potter being kind of they've been the fuel to
the last 5 games.
Yeah, they really have. And so because of that, they've been taken away from the game a little bit. And so some other guys are going to have to step up and see what they can do as well. And so, a number of players, I mean, Gerber, Bomengen, and Howell all coming in off the bench, all scoring also for the Bobcats. So bench play has been good for the Bobcats as well, beating the Warriors in that aspect of things. So when you look at some of our keys to the game, how are we standing up here, Trav?
Well, the number one, playing with confidence. Second, I don't know that we were playing with confidence in the first quarter, but, we didn't get rattled.
Right.
We've talked about that before. This team's a little different than what we've seen in the past. In the past, we've kind of rolled over a little bit, but this team they just stuck with it. Kept digging, doing what they needed to do, kind of cut down on some of the problems, started taking better shots. So I don't know that we're playing with confidence, but after that second quarter, I think they can come out and play, and that would help us immensely. The team ball play's been great. We've seen some great assists. The ball movement's been good. There hasn't been, isolation or just kind of a one-man role, so I like that. Keeping Page off the glass, it's been variable, you know, and I think what your comment with the mixture of the defense, I think that helped because, Worland always comes in with a pretty strict game plan, knowing what they're going to want to do, and so when you throw some of the curveballs that he tends to throw at you back, I mean, it kind of, I think, offset him a little bit. And then, closing out, we've done a good job. Caballero, I think, has a 1-3, but otherwise we've done a good job keeping him from shooting the 3. The blocking out hasn't been great, but with the different defenses, sometimes that's hard.
It is,
and so, man-to-man, it's pretty easy. On the other, it's hard. I think we're doing okay on the glass. We're not dominating the glass. And then the scoring, we've got a little bit better spread of scoring, which is what we talked about. And if we can continue that, and if Brody and Armani can come in this half and kind of get into their flow, add their normal amounts to the game, I think we're in a pretty good spot, Kev.
No, I absolutely agree, and maybe it's almost even better. They're going to have to come in with a deficit here too, just to have to try to make up and see that's exactly what they did in that second quarter, was kind of shut things down, force them into tough shots, force them into turnovers, and changing up what they were doing on defense seemed to really spark that. And I'd really say Page got his boards. I think most of his were defensive. I think Harris is probably the one they're going to have to find the most. He seemed to get the most offensive boards as far as finding them and getting his points off of those putbacks. So, having to find those two guys for sure. Other than that, it doesn't seem like too many others are really crashing the boards too hard on the offensive side. So they're just going to have to, like you said, when you're in that 1-3-1, that's a tough one to go and find somebody. But you got to sprint to somebody, find them, and
find a jersey. And even if you got two guys going on one, I don't even care about that.
Right.
At least finding somebody, and hopefully the guy we're not is the one that's back.
Right.
But,
and I think it gets lost a lot of times too. And in rebounding, a lot of the times you just have to remember your goal should be your guy doesn't get the ball. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're always going to be the one to get it, but it should be, hey, whoever I get on, I need to make sure he doesn't get it.
Right.
Yep. And so I mean, it'll be interesting to see how we come out and play the second half. We have a couple minutes here. We'll get a word from our sponsor. This is Kevin Gerber with Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO, and also streaming live on YouTube on the WyoToday channel. We will be right back after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
All right, and we are back as second half action of Bobcat basketball getting ready to go. And Worland jogging out onto the court at the end of the buzzer. Bobcats ready for him, so out on the court, Bomengen, Hasty, Longwell, Potter, and Del Dukes. And Del Dukes now with it, gets it over to Hasty, now over to Bomengen. Bomengen down into Jet, over, tried to find Potter, and Potter does come away with it, and he's going to be fouled on the arm.
Nice work, Potter.
Good work by Potter
Held
there.
on tight, went up strong, and got fouled on the way up.
That's going to go against Harris, and that'll be his second foul.
Always makes me nervous when the big guys have the ball down around their ankles.
Right.
It's like, oh, a lot can happen. That's a long way for that ball to travel before
is.
it gets up there.
Yeah, he was strong with it too. So 2 fouls on Harris. And Potter's
shooter's touch. He
Yeah.
hit the back of the rim and went straight up, and I was like, oh, and then he had the right touch. It rolls in.
It wasn't even a nice sounding brick.
No.
It had that little clink off that metal. And second one is up and good.
Nothing but that.
Yeah.
All right, 1 point game, 25-26, Bobcats trail.
And Bobcat's going to come out in man-to-man. Caballero with it. Pass over to Kidgel. Kidgel now to Page. Page playing a long ways away from the hoop, kind of different from what we've seen him before. Page now with it. Kidgel will step into the three,
Nice
and
shot.
he's going to knock one down.
And I'm not used to that.
No. And Bomengen with it now. He'll pass over to Hasty. Hasty will step into a three. Three is up off the back of the rim, and Del Dukes will knock the ball out of bounds. Kind of
Good
the
hustle
same,
by Del.
yeah, kind of that same type of deal, just trying to go up against Harris and knocks the ball out of bounds. Makes it 29-25 now, 4-point lead for the Warriors over the top of the Bobcats. Bobcats now in a 2-3 zone. And get it to Page at the top of the key. Now, Del Duke steps in, knocks it away as Kidgel tries to force it into Page. And Zach Hasty now with it. Had Jet opening up at the bottom of it.
It's like, hey, what about me? Jumping up and down.
Yeah, he was clapping. And need to look at him on that short corner because he is open. Have
right
Bomengen come up a little bit higher. There we go. Now hit him. There you go. And now back up to Del. Del's going to drive in, have a lane, wide open lane.
Fortunately, he did his little drag his foot. He traveled, but not putting the ball down. So I was like, oh, these guys haven't repped these guys, so we're not watching Del quite so close.
And now Caballero will have it, get it out to Page. Page over to Thiel. And knocked away by Zach Hasty. Opportunity to tie hit here. He's going to drive in and was looking for more contact. Does come in bounds. Actually should have been probably an out of bounds call. Shoots it up with the left. Shot is no good. And Thiel comes down with it.
Good hustle by Hasty.
And pass too hard. Kidgel can't get it. Bomengen's going to run it down. He'll bring it up for the Bobcats now. Tries to get it to Hasty. But Thiel gets it, but he'll go out of bounds. So a little fast pace there.
Little over anxious both ways, I think.
Saw Andrew standing up on the sidelines here like, slow down. Very vocal player there.
That's okay. We need that.
That's right. Longwell's calf muscles are getting tired from jumping on his toes, trying to tell him he's open. Oh, man, open again. And going to get an offensive foul. That's going to go against Del Dukes on the screen.
I missed that one. I'm glad you saw it.
Yeah, it was just on this, on a screen. Just team's first, his second. And now Swalstead will come in, or bring the ball up for the Warriors. And they're going to change up. They're going to do a three out too low. As they kind of pass and then let their guards cut through. And Swalstead with a tough drive in, kind of had to double clutch it, and Longwell comes down with the rebound off the miss, and now Zach Hasty has it for Bobcats. 29-27, Bobcats trail just by 2 here. Get him the ball. It was a mismatch.
Hard, yeah.
And
Swalstead is not the one they want guarding there, and Harris is on the backside.
And now Potter with it. He's going to drive in. Up and under move by Potter. Good patience there.
Harris, he does that up, and then when Harris jumps, and he just up and under.
Yeah.
Perfect play. Big guy, solid play.
2-point or a tight game now, 29-29, and really Worland just struggling on knowing what to do with the ball right now. And Abel comes out just going, what's going on? So he's frustrated. He's going to call a timeout. We'll do the same. Tied ball game. We'll be right back after this.
They're delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis. Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and after the quick timeout, 29-29, Bobcats have tied this one up now. Abel not liking what he was seeing with the Warriors offense, so he calls a timeout. See what defense Bobcats come out in here.
Maybe a 2-3.
And Caballero with the ball, he'll get it to Page. Page will bring it up. Yep, Bobcats in that 2-3. And now Caballero with it. Again, they like to pass and then they'll cut through the middle of the lane. Only seems like when it comes to the right-hand side, they'll cut through. Now gets to the short corner. Now gets it out to Caballero. Caballero will step into his 3-3 is up and good.
Yeah, you've got to close him hard. I mean, you can't, he's almost one that you just have to kind of cheat on a little bit.
Yeah, you have to know and can't get caught watching the ball. Two-man game here between Potter and Gerber. Now over to Longwell.
Oh, they got a huge mismatch.
And then Longwell goes, hey, I know what that looks like.
He's like, I'll feed you, just remember me.
And that's right. 31-32 now. Bobcats trail by 1. Caballero with the ball now. Again, can't lose him here. And Page with it now on the side. Caballero at the top. Again, have to be so patient in this defense. Don't want to get lazy in it. You have to fly around when the ball's in the air. Thiel now with it, gets it up to Page. Page over to Caballero. And now over to Howell.
Post.
And then Swalstead tries to just do a little shuttle pass to Thiel, and Jet was right there, got the steal. Now Howell has it, pass over to Gerber. Two-man game here. And it's going to be there again. Oh. Need to be a little patient because they're and Howell steps back and knocks down another
Howell
three.
is on fire today. He's got 8 points in the game.
That will give the Bobcats a first lead of the game as they go up 34-32 over the top of
3:04
Worland.
left in the third quarter.
And kick it back out. Now Page has it. He's going to step into the 3-3 is up. No good. And Andrew Howell goes up with Harris, and ball ends up in Bomengen's hand. Gerber gets a long pass. It's going to get blocked, but he's going to get the foul, and they're going to call the foul against Brody Thiel. That'll be his third. Send Gerber to the line. And then looks like Dukes, Weber, and Cole will be coming in. And free throw for Gerber is up and good.
All right, Bobcats extend their lead to 3. 2:48 left in the third period.
And Bomengen, Howell, and Gerber set to come out for those 3. And then looks like Harris and Theo come out. And for the first time into the game is Grant Page, number 22. And second one for Gerber is up and good as he knocks it
36-32. Substitution, Weber comes in for Gerber. Looks like we're going to try a press. This makes me nervous. I don't think we did well last time.
Right, and Potter needs to recognize there's a guy way deeper than him. See it there. Oh, Caballero about trips. Good defense here by the Bobcats. Caballero, they're going to get a timeout. Abel's frustrated again, so Bobcats really hustling and excited. So they're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after this.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
All right, and we're back here after the timeout. So Abel, again, a little frustrated with his team, not seeing what he wanted him to do in that press breaker. So we have Page, Decker, Page, Swalstead, and Caballero out there. Both Owen and Grant Page on there.
36-32, as you said. 2:37 left in the third period.
And Del Dukes knocks it away from Decker. And now Longwell will bring it up. He'll toss it over to Will Cole. Will over to Potter. Heard the little extra squeaky steps in there. Del Duke steps into the 3. Shot is up, no good. But
good job.
Jet Longwell will come down with it. He'd pull up jumper, no good. And Caballero comes down with the rebound. Bobcats stay in some full court pressure here, even off the miss. Swalstead now brings it up. And, passes the Page. Longwell was almost there. And Grant Page now with it. Over to Swalstead. And then Bobcats will go into a man-to-man. A bit of a mismatch here. We'll see if they notice. Caballero now with Del Dukes on him. Over to Swalstead. And back to Caballero, now into Decker. And Weber gets a steal as they try to cross-court to Swalstead. Weber going to drive in, tries to go up. Del Dukes follows, though. Shot is up, no good. Will Cole comes down with it. Potter with the 3 up and no good. Del Dukes gets another offensive board. Spin move and loses the ball to Decker.
Page.
Well, Page hiked it to Decker.
Well, it was Page's hands. It's hard to take it away from Del.
Yeah. And Will almost gets a steal there. Swalstead with it now with Caballero. Caballero pass into Page. Page into Page, and that's good for Grant. And that's good for 2. That will make it 36-34. Bobcats with a 2-point lead. Just a little over a minute left. Yep. We'll be back after the timeout.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, and after the timeout, 36-34. Bobcats lead this one by 2. And Zach Casey will bring it up. Pass over to Potter. Potter now to Howell. Warriors in man-to-man. Pass down into Brody. And Brody he did throw it off of Grant Page's leg, but the ref didn't have a good view of it, so thought when he just ripped it through, he went it out of bounds, and be a turnover by the Bobcats. Under a minute left to play here. Swalstead with it, trying to tie or gain the lead on this possession. Warriors with the Bobcats having a 2-point lead. Over to Caballero. Caballero over to Page. Page going to drive baseline. He's going to tough shot up, no
nice
good.
Nice job, Jet Longwell.
And then Grant Page comes down with it. Zach Casey going to get called for the foul.
Well, Jet Longwell did a phenomenal job against Page on the baseline. Stopped the baseline. He tried to jump in and shoot, and he just stayed straight up.
Right.
But unfortunately, we got the foul instead of the rebound.
And Grant Page to the line for the first time. Free throw is up and no good.
Score remains 36-34. Bobcats with the 2-point lead. 30.8 seconds left in the third period.
And second one for Page is up and no good. And Bomengen comes down with the rebound. Tough pass up to Howell. Good hands. Oh, gets it over to Potter. Potter gets him in the air. Tough jumper there. Up and good.
Wasn't the prettiest execution, but the result was good.
It was. Gives them a 4-point lead again here, 38-34. And now Kidgel with it. Gets it over to Page. And Page, spin move, shot is up. Oh, Grant Page just rips it out of Zach Hasey's hands. Caballero now on the buzzer. 3 is up and good as Caballero knocks down another 3.
It's his third one, and he has an interesting form. When he shoots the ball, he kicks his legs forward, and oftentimes he'll get that foul.
Right.
You know, unfortunately, no one was close enough to him that time.
Yeah, and he does knock down 2 in that quarter as well. Only 3 threes for the Warriors in that quarter, and then 1 other bucket. So really the threes kind of keeping them in this game. It gives the Bobcats 1-point lead, 38-37. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action right after this.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back here. Fourth quarter action will be Warriors ball. 38-37, Bobcats lead in this one. Good third quarter there. Really just kind of missed a box out there, and Caballero ended up with a deep 3. He'll have the ball now. Bobcats in a 1-3-1 coming out after the break. Jet Longwell up the top there. He's played really good defense. Page now with the ball. Monty out on him, and Hasty knocks it away from Page. And Monty will have it, get it to Hasty. And now over to Potter. Potter, Bomengen. Potter going to drive baseline. He drives up hard.
Nice.
Up and in for Potter.
Bomengen sets the screen. He doesn't take the screen, goes baseline up for a left-hand layup.
And 10 points for him all in the second half. 8 in that third quarter for Potter. Page now with the ball to Kidgel. And jump pass there. Caballero with it, tries to pass it down low to Thiel, and Potter knocks it away into Bomengen's hand. Bomengen bringing it up for the Bobcats, and he's going to get a carry as he pinned it to his hip just a little bit as he went to, kind of looked like he was going to pass it up to Hasty and then just pinned it a little bit, so going to get a carry call. Swalstead now with it. Swalstead in and Harris go in for Grant Page and Thiel, Kidgel. Swalstead now with it.
Still
Bobcats stay in, yeah. Looking pretty good so far. Page now with it. And Thiel's going to catch it. Kick out to Swalstead. Swalstead can shoot that ball. 3 is out, no good. Rattles in and out. Jet Longwell chase the ball down. Zach Hasty now gets the outlet pass up to Potter. Cross-court tough pass there, trying to get it to Monty Dukes, and it'll get knocked out of bounds by Page and Swalstead. Stays with the Bobcats, though. Zach Hasty will take the ball out for the Bobcats. Oh, Potter looked for the ball. And, oh, good move there.
Oh,
yes. One opportunity for Longwell. Good play there.
Ball hung on the rim and dropped in, so Longwell gets fouled, goes to the line, scores 42-37 Bobcat lead. Longwell has been notoriously a good foul shooter, but we haven't seen him on the line tonight.
No, it'll be his first time, and Weber will come in to the game for their Zach Hasty. Jet Longwell to the line. Free throw is up and off the back of the rim, but Armani Dukes comes down with the rebound. Kicks it out to Bomengen. Bomengen into Jet. Jet, nobody on him. He turns around. Shot is up, no good. Swalstead comes down. He's going to get fouled. It'll be there. Oh, that's going to go against Longwell. So he'll pick up his first of the quarter. And Bobcats will, looks like they'll see if they stay in there 1-3-1. No, it looks like they're going to change it up. Go to 2-3. And let's see, so Swalstead will bring it up for the Warriors. Over to Thiel. 5-point lead for the Bobcats, 6.5 minutes left in this game. Now over to Caballero. Jet doing a great job of recognizing where Caballero was, followed him all the way across the lane. Tough pass from Harris to Swalstead, but Swalstead does come down with it. Caballero now with it. Over to Thiel. Thiel to Grant Page. And back over to Swalstead. Caballero now with the ball. He's going to pass it over to Thiel. Thiel to Harris in the short corner. Harris tries spin move, and Brody's going to get across the top of the arm as he tries to swing down and get a steal.
Yeah, he should have just, if he would have just stood there, they would have had a nice trap with the two bigs on him. He wouldn't have had much place to go, but Brody's arms were down, and I think you're right, just across the arms.
That's his third. Page now with it. Grant Page. Owen Page on the bench. I doubt he'll be on the bench much longer.
Coach talking to him right now.
And now Swalstead with it. To Caballero. Caballero over to Thiel. To Grant Page. Thiel steps into the three. Shot is up and good.
Big three. 42-40. They're coming in with a little bit of press now. Oh, we got the big guys bringing the ball up. Not necessarily the best idea.
Potter going to drive in against Harris and going to call that one on the floor. They're going to call that one against Harris.
It's his third foul.
Yeah, be his third. Owen Page set to come in. Hasty and Howell will come in for Bobcats. Monty Dukes and Weber come out. Haven't seen Dell or Gerber for a little while. Monty, tough pass there. Oh, it does go off of Potter, but luckily.
That was a blessing we got.
Yeah, can't just toss it out. Now he needs to fake that he's going to the corner, and, well, not going to really work here at all. Now just get it in. There we go. All right. Bomengen with it. Hasty now deep three. Shot is up, no good, and Hasty's going to definitely get a foul as he came and trucked through the middle of that.
I think that was Howell, actually.
Oh, yeah. And that'll be his first, team's third.
42-40,
I marked it right in my book, if that counts for anything.
It does. I'm just trying to help the listeners.
And Page with it goes to Swalstead. Bobcats now in man-to-man. Page is going to drive baseline. And Swalstead, good head fake there. Tries to go around the back, gets it to Page, and then Page is up and good.
Behind the back pass by Swalstead. Oh, pass up at the head to Longwell.
Oh, gets blocked by Harris, but they're going to call the foul.
Body
as Longwell went up, and that's going to be 4 on Harris. So good take there by Jet Longwell. Send him to the line for 2.
4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That could end up proving big.
Longwell to the line. First one is up and good.
That's what I'm used
there
to.
You go.
That last one was a little bit short. Okay, it looks like we're going to do press again.
So Dukes, Cole, and Weber in. Howell, Hasty, and Bomengen out. And Jet's second one is up and good as well.
44-42. 4:34 left in the game.
And
Bobcats
Page
are in a press.
Right. Swalstead with it now, gets it to Page. Page to Thiel. Thiel, who's knocked down a three. Shot is up, no good. Will Cole will come down with it. Just be patient with the ball here, run their offense. 44-42, Bobcats lead this one. To Dell in the corner, and we're gonna get a timeout. Bobcats 30-second timeout. They lead by 2, 44-42. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here after the timeout. Bobcats set to run a play. They're looking for a play call after the timeout, so they must have set up a defense, not offense. Weber with it, now gets it to Del Dukes. Del to Cole. Cole and Jet, two-man game. Will Cole drives in,
Brody
backdoor cut by Weber. And shot is up, no good by Weber. And looks like Dell's gonna get a foul here.
Fourth foul, team foul on the Bobcats.
Yeah, sure don't want to.
Left. That's where we lost the game last time.
That's his third foul as well. So Swalstead with the ball now. Again, the defense that gave the Bobcats the lead was the half-court defense, not the press, but see if this causes a little bit of chaos here. Page has to chase the ball down. He will get it to Thiel. Thiel, little hop step there. Caballero now with it. Caballero says, okay, Swalstead, I'm going to get the ball to you. Slow it down. Let us get set up. Bobcats in man-to-man now. Page with the ball. Jet on him. Thiel with it. Weber on him. Now to Caballero. Owen Page. Swalstead, little head fake. He'll drive in and off. Oh, blocking foul on Weber. I thought he was going to get the offensive foul. I was on the pass, but it was the team's fifth, so that's going to send Swalstead to the line. And now looks like we're going to bring in a line change for the Bobcats. This first one for Swalstead is up and no good. So Armani Dukes, Gerber, Bomengen, Hasty in, and Howell. So all five new.
4. Brody stayed.
Oh, Brody stayed. Yeah. I guess I didn't see Andrew get up at first there. So. Oh, Monty was the only one that didn't come in. So Swalstead, his second one is up and good.
44-43, 1 point lead, 3:30 left in the fourth quarter.
And now Bobcats will have to work on their press breaker. Bomengen with it here. And Bobcats not ready for the ball, not really set up in the offense. Not sure what we were waiting for on that one. For Zach just kind of stood on the block and not sure. Now Swalstead with the ball.
Kev.
Okay.
Trying to get us back.
3:24 left. Swalstead kick it out to Page, 44-43. And Swalstead now with the ball. Still a 1 point game. Bobcats lead. Page drives in, tucks the ball, but still by Hasty. Potter's going to have it. He's going to have a chance at it. Oh, took too much off of it. Tried to lay it up. Now Caballero with it. Turnaround, jump shots up. No good. Harris is going to come away with it. Tough pass out to Swalstead in the corner. Swalstead going to drive baseline, kick out to Page. Page left open for the three. Shot is up and good for Owen Page. And Gerber now with it to Hasty. Back to Gerber. Gerber across Potter. 2:45 left here.
44-46. Bobcats trail by 2.
Now over to Zach. Zach's going to step into the three. 3 is up and good for Zach Hasty.
47-46. Bobcats lead by 1. 2:30 left in the game.
Tension's rising for sure. Jet Longwell set to come back in. Need him in for defense for sure. And Andrew Howell on Owen Page. Page with it. Gets over to Caballero. Gerber on him. Gets it to Swalstead. Swalstead had to fight over, or Hasty had to fight over screen there. Gets it into Harris down low. Oh, and a little hook shot, no good, but he comes down with the rebound. Bomengen knocks it away from Harris, and then they fight over the ball. Going to get a jump ball, which will go to the Bobcats.
Jump ball, that's a good call.
And Jet is set to come in. He'll come in for Cody. Good job on Cody working on that, on the boards on that one. Now to Gerber.
47-46, 1 point lead, 1:58 left in the game.
Now to Jet.
Worland in a press.
Yeah, and Bobcats do a great job of breaking it. 1 point lead. Now Zach Hasty. Two-man game between Potter and Hasty. Now over to Longwell. Longwell to Gerber in the corner. Now back up to Potter at the top. Yeah, Potter, good play there. Longwell doing work. Potter feeding him. That'll go against Page. I think that'll just be his second and just the team's fourth.
47-46, 1:37 left in the game.
Pass goes out to Gerber. Tough one there, but able to hang on to it. Swalstead got it. 90 seconds left, 1 point game. And now Andrew Howell with it. Sorry, went into dad crazy, like freak out mode for a second.
I was a little nervous. Anytime Swalstead's guarding, it's like, this isn't going to go well.
Yeah, Zach Hasty's going to get fouled on the floor, but he will go to the line as that is the team's fifth. That will go against Thiel. That is his fourth. And Zach Hasty will be shooting 2.
1:16 left in the game, 47-46. Both teams in the bonus.
And Coach Abel's going to get a timeout called. Minute 16 left. Bobcats with a 1 point lead. And we will be right back after this.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis.
All right, and after the timeout, Zach Hasty will come to the line to shoot 2, give an opportunity to increase the lead. 1 point lead right now for the Bobcats. Only a minute 16 left in this ball game. Worland having a number of really close games over the last couple weeks, going into overtime against Powell and losing to them last week, and then first one for Zach is up and no good, and then taking on the buzzer, knocking down a 3 to beat Lovell last Saturday.
A great, crazy shot.
It was too. Second one for Zach is up and good. Gave a little bit
lead, 48-46.
Put a little extra on it there to shoot that one. Swalstead now with it. Duke's gonna just face guard Caballero, not let him get a 3 off. Harris now with it. And they're going to try to work to get him an open 3. He's going to drive in. Shot is up, and Del Dukes is going to get called for the foul as he tried to block him. That'll be Del's 4th, but that'll send Caballero to the... Looked like a lot of ball, but must have got him on the arm there. So that will send Brian Caballero to the line for 2.
1 minute left in the game. Bobcats currently with a 2-point lead. First shot for Caballero is up and no good. So still 48-46. 1 minute left, one more shot.
Second one here for Brian Caballero is up and no good as well. Harris comes down with the rebound though, and Chase Harris is going to get an and one opportunity as he knocks down the gets the rebound, ties it at 48, and then
he did a good job. Gave a pump fake, and Potter went leaping.
Yeah, and then May finished at the line, so tied it up. Harris with an opportunity for an and one to take the lead.
51.6 seconds left in the game.
And free throw is up and no good, and Potter makes sure to come down and secure this one, keeps it tied. Longwell with it, gets it to Gerber. Gerber brings it up to the top, lets everybody get set up. Hasty now calling for the screen. He's gonna drive in. He's gonna shoot it up. He's gonna go to the line.
That's on Page, his third.
Yeah, that'll be his third.
We got 46.8 seconds left. Tie game. Zach was just 1 for 1 shooting free throws.
Kind of bailed him out because he had his back to the rim and he was shooting it. So luckily got fouled on there. First one is up and good to give him a lead. Makes it 49-48. Second one set to go here for Zach Hasty. Opportunity to give him a 2-point lead, 46.8 seconds left. Second one is up and good.
2-point lead, 50 to 48, 48 seconds left. Swalsed bringing the ball down.
And Hasty on him.
Bobcats and
Longwell on Page. Potter comes over, plays good help defense, stays straight up. Shot is up and good though for Page.
Tie game, 50-50, 32 seconds left in the game.
Got to contest that just a little bit more. And so Bobcats now will have the ball, 24 seconds left in the game, all tied up. We're going to take a quick timeout, get a word from our sponsors. We'll be back.
Worland Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton. Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
All right, and we're back after the timeout. 50-50, Bobcats got to go the length of the court. Bobcats expecting a press here, and rightfully so as Worland comes out and press. Gerber set to take it out. He's gonna pass over to Hasty, now to Longwell in the middle, back to Gerber. Gerber now across to Hasty, now to Jett in the middle. Now over to Bomengen in the corner. Bomengen kicks out to Gerber. Now to Potter at the high post. Good backdoor cut. Bomengen with it, and one. Or
8 seconds left, 52-50, timeout Worland.
Good
great
pass
backdoor
from
cut,
Potter.
and Potter hit him perfect.
And Bomengen using his length to lean in and score on the baseline as he leans in and makes a bucket. Good shot there.
Ooh, I was holding my breath, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It was a great play there by Bobcats.
Read it perfect.
Really did. And so Bobcats going to go defensive mindset here. Going to have Potter.
Do not let Caballero get the ball.
Potter, Longwell.
Bottom line, don't even let him touch it.
No. And my guess is a lot of the times these types of plays, the guy that's going to get the ball back when you have this much time is the guy that takes the ball out of bounds. Because a lot of times they forget about him. He can toss it in and then he takes off. Now Lovell, the shot that he got up in that one, they really just kind of let him dribble the full length of the court and then pull up at the three-point line. Now you don't want to foul for sure, but they also don't need a three to win it. So you can't just give up anything either. So no fouls to give either. So Bobcats are going to have to play
pull back. They're going to play half court.
Yeah.
I'd pick him up at half, though.
Yeah, well, and I definitely think if they roll the ball, they need to make sure they go up and get pressure because 9 seconds is a long time.
That's for sure.
To sit on it. I like that they're not pressing.
Yeah, me too, because that's a...
And really, The one that beats you is a three-pointer, so guard the three-point line. If they do end up getting a 2, then it sends it into overtime. Maybe just don't foul. So they do come up and do take a press, get it to Harris, and yep, same play, same exact play, but Harris tried to catch it in the air, throw it over to Swalstead, and only a minute or a second and a half came off. So now Gerber, Howell, Hasty will come in for Weber, Dell, and Jet. So the hands team, I guess, comes in, and looks like Decker's going to come in as well. So this one, you just want to make sure you're passing the ball to your hoop. You don't want to pass it away.
Good passes.
Bobcats doing a lot of running and gets it to Hasty. And they're going to get a foul there on Kidgel. Kidgel will get his first.
Shooting 50% right now. We'll take that. We're up by 2. 5.2 seconds left in the game. Game is not over. 5 seconds is a long time.
It's so long. So Zach just needs to step up, knock these 2 free throws down. Make them work for him. First one for Hasty is up and gets stuck. So now we're up by 2.5 points. Oh, man.
Shoot.
Missed the first one. Opportunity to get up by 3. Del Dukes, Longwell, and Weber set to come back in if Zach makes this one. 52-50. Bobcats up.
5.2 seconds. Zach on the line. 1 shot.
Up. And no good. Harris comes down with it, gets it to Page. No fouls here. Gets it to Caballero. Caballero with the 3. Shot is up and no good. As the Bobcats win this one, 52-50. Caballero with a good look at it.
And the Bobcats. Great play, actually.
Yeah, and Bobcats come away with a win, both boys and girls, winning over the top of the Worland Warriors. So really, Warriors having 3 really tough games here in conference. So a huge win for Bobcats over the top of the Worland Warriors, doing a great job. So 52-50, Bobcats come away with the win over the top of the Worland Warriors. What a great game. And if this doesn't prove over the last 2 weeks that literally whoever is playing the best basketball coming into regionals is who's going to be going to state, and it can be anybody.
We thought that Powell was going to be unstoppable, but they had 2 almost losses, overtime wins last week from that standpoint. So I'm in agreement with you. Douglas makes me nervous. They haven't had anything close with 3A, but other than that, on our side, there are 6 teams. 6 teams really. Any of those 6 could go to state for our side.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it's squaring up to really be some good ball. So we have games on Saturday.
And I'm going to be not here, Kev. You're going to have another cameraman. I won't be messing with you, over-talking you, anything like that.
That's all right. So with that, we will play Pinedale. And that will be home as well as we play Pinedale Wranglers. Pinedale, we did play them right after Christmas, did fall to them a little bit short, but before, what's that?
More than a little.
Yeah, let's try and be nice. So before that, let me get into the stats of the game here. Brody Thiel really having a big game, doing most of his damage from the free throw line in that first quarter, going 5 of 6 from the free throw line. And scoring 12 points. Decker with 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Swalstead 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Tyler Kidgel hitting that big 3 in the third quarter for his 3 points. Really, Bobcats did a pretty good job of keeping Owen Page held in check, only scoring in the first and fourth quarter, scoring 12 points, but really making him have to earn everything.
He had 24 last time, so that helped immensely.
Huge. And then Caballero having 3 threes and then going 0-2 from the free throw line, and then had a really good look at the 3 there at the end. Del Dukes had a hand in the face. Grant Page scoring 2, going 0-2 from the free throw line, and Chase Harris doing a lot of his on offensive board work, scoring 10 points, going 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Now for your Bobcats, Jet Longwell came in, had a really good game as well. Scored 8 points, going 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Gerber scored 7 points, going 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Bomengen scoring 4, going 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Del Dukes with 4 points. Monty Dukes with 2. Zach Hasty scoring 8 points, going 3 of 6 from the free throw line. There at the end, kind of missed a few big ones at the end, but the pressure there.
It would have been nice to have a 3-point lead.
It would have, yeah. And then 10 points for Potter, going 2 of 2 from the free throw line after picking up those 2 early fouls. And then Howell, who again making a rare appearance, but coming in and being huge for the Bobcats. And scored 9 points, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. So Bobcats, again, a huge win for them, 52-50 over the top of the Worland Warriors. And what a great game. It was fun to watch. Bobcats came down from a big deficit to
13-0
and didn't, like you said, really fought through it, didn't let that be like, oh well, this game's over. I mean, they just fought right back and got it
with composure, poised, didn't get rattled, just
yeah, and then outscored Worland by 5 in the second half to win by 2, so or by 4, by 5. So with that, any closing thoughts here, Travis, as we get ready to close out?
Like I said, with the girls, couldn't be a better time. Unfortunately, because Worland beat Lovell last week, unless we pull a huge upset over Powell, we're destined to number 4 and probably get to meet the team we're playing Saturday in 2 weeks. So. But emotionally, we needed this. This will be a huge shot in the arm, help the Bobcats for Saturday night to give them a little, hopefully, pep in their step. And so, again, timing both for the Lady Bobcats and the Bobcats, I think, couldn't have been better in regards to the timing of the wins and kind of coming together and, getting back on track.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just proud of those boys. It was good seeing all of them come in and contribute, play hard, and do well. So with that, I will see you Saturday afternoon. I believe girls' game is at 1 and boys are at 2:30. It'll be right here in our home gym against the Pinedale Wranglers, as long as weather doesn't change anything from that. So with that being said, we will be signing off. This is Kevin Gerber and Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO, and also those of you streaming live on WyoToday on YouTube. Appreciate you spending some time with us. We will see you in a couple days.
Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter,